All right, welcome everyone. Somehow this is the third session in a row I haven't killed all of you. So you are your new brave level 5 adventurers let's see, you've defeated the Black Ooze, you defeated the ghosts of the library that had previously claimed two groups of adventurers' lives. You did burn the library down and then just close the door with it burning down and left.
We also realized someone was literate retroactively.
Yes, after you let the library burn down, you did do that. You went upstairs and almost got pushed off the roof by... some of you did get pushed off the roof by a group of rodents that came pouring out of a crumbling tower. You then climbed down the tower roof off of the Temple of the Dead into what looked like a long channel along the edge of a garden. You could see into the garden from the roof of the temple, but now that you're down on the ground, there's a big wall, like a metal wall, ringing the garden itself. And a carved channel. You did also pull a tree out, the last living remnant of the tree that you've seen in this place that you pulled out, clearing a path back into the temple. So you now have access between the temple and this garden area. You wander down the garden path. There were these little spores that did just a tiny bit of damage to Angus as you guys passed. And then wandered around the corner of the garden channel and looked northward, where you saw a group of fungal-infested undead rise from the ground. And we ended right there. So I'm going to have you guys roll me initiative to start us off. I've made a minor modification to initiative, which is
Can my ghost roll initiative?
I only care if it affects me positively.
The minor change I made to initiative is whichever team rolls higher is the team that gets to pick who goes in what slot first. If that makes sense.
Well, with the 25, I'm pretty sure I get to pick. In between
of this and the old play, the old way.
Yeah, it is still the slot initiative, but I borrowed something from your initiative variant.
All right, so which one of us wants to go first?
Give me 1 second. Let me roll for my guys. You are still going to go first.
Yeah, I believe I won.
Yeah, just as you know, as soon as you guys die, we're going to switch to trait pools, and you will not get initiative advantage anymore, just as a note. We'll talk about that after
boy,
you die.
that's going to need a lot of explanation then real quick.
Yeah, it will.
Yeah.
I'll spend some time on that. As soon as you guys die, we'll start talking about trait pools and what they do, and we'll test them out.
Don't you worry, Angus. I rolled the other half of your goodness.
Well,
in
beautiful.
Madness.
I just offloaded my bad luck to you.
We're off to a swimming start.
This is what advantage is for. This is why everything should only ever be advantage based.
Well, that's you're gonna love trait pools.
I thought you were gonna say I'm gonna love 5.5.
No, I didn't even. But why would I even look into 5.5? How dare they? Don't they know Sacadia is coming? I mean,
how much money did you give Gen Con for us to show up there right after 5.5 launched?
Yeah, it hadn't just launched, isn't it? Still coming. It hasn't yet come.
No, it comes out. I don't know when it comes out.
They were
okay.
So people could buy pre-release PHBs.
Yeah. And
they were handed out, or those were like delivered at Gen Con.
Right.
Official release is September 17th.
Quick note, I'm still waiting for Yaquilla to roll initiative.
Oh, yeah, sorry. I got distracted by the conversation and forgot that this actual game existed.
Yeah, no, it's good.
Please tell Connor that more. He could use the ego hit.
Yeah. Okay, so let's see. You guys got a 23, a 25, and a 15, and they got a 19, 12, and a 15. What that means is, let's see. So they are gonna get. One of you is gonna go after two of them. No, after one of them, but otherwise, yeah. So if you look at the turn track order, I've got Angus, Yaquilla, Shambling Sports 1, Brandonius, Sports 2, Sports 3. You guys can rearrange yourselves in any order you want. However, let me just confirm here. I believe it's the other way around. I think they arrange first and you get to arrange in reaction to them.
Well,
And
they're
that
all
sounds
identical,
correct.
so...
But they are all identical. Actually, the way I'm arranging this is the ones closest to you are going first. Yeah, so you guys get to arrange in response to them. So I'm just going to tell you, the group closest to you will go first, then the group second, and then the group third. And that's how they're going to go. So you can arrange yourselves now within your 3 slots, however you'd like.
I figure I'll go first, just because that seems to be working okay.
You cool, Brandonius? Any concern to that? Okay. Any other thoughts between the 3 of you, or do you just want to leave it as is? Okay.
Does Brandon not
I'm gonna say
have a microphone?
I think he's role playing. He's also eating. Angus, it's your turn.
All right, Yaquilla, do you want to end up like at them, or do you want to go one move and then start prepping actions?
I mean, I would rather prep actions because that means I get to do more damage to them than just running at them and then letting them come to us.
That's what
The
I was
only
hoping
thing
you were gonna
is-
say.
The only thing is that puts Brandonius slightly closer to them theoretically.
Yep.
And Brandonius' range, but I think we have enough health and we can be in front enough that won't be an issue.
Yep, that was exactly my thought. So I'm gonna hang out here. So I'm gonna use a move, and then I'm going to go ahead and prep a shield attack, and I will also dodge.
Okay. Great. Shield attack and a dodge. Okay. Let's see. Shield attack and a dodge. And then real quick, one other thing I was going to do is put everybody's rendable armor on their thing. They all have 1 rendable armor. So I'm just going to put that for everybody.
This is the debug thing that I cared about.
Yep. You also should mark yours. If you could mark the difference between your PD and your MD on your token, I would appreciate that.
How in the world am I supposed to do that?
Well, let me know what it is. What is the difference between your PD and your MD?
It is 2.
Mm-hmm.
So I have a character that has no difference between PD and MD. Does that mean I have no rendable armor or just the
0,
standard one?
The best
It
answer.
means you cannot be rended.
You've
Okay, because
removed
you
the
said something
negative
about
outcome.
everyone having 1. Or were you talking about the shambling something?
All the shambling sports have 1.
Got it.
Yeah,
I
but
thought
not
you meant
guys.
characters. Cool.
No, you're good. Yukul and Brandonius, what is your rendable armor? Oh, Yukul is marked. Thank you. And Brandonius?
I have +1 to MD, so I have none, I believe.
You have +1 MD, but no pluses to PD?
Correct. So I have,
okay.
I think, a
Yeah.
total of 13.
Yeah. Then you have none. Okay. Angus is gone. It is Yukulla's turn.
Okay. So...
Okay.
And then I'll prepare an action to attack anything that gets within a 10-foot range of me because I'm making an attack action with 1 to boost range and 1 to increase damage.
Ooh,
Okay.
okay. If
Sounds
I had
good.
thought about this a little bit better, could I have not moved another 5 feet?
Could you be back further?
Yeah, can I move 5 feet back?
I'm going to say no, because I think...
because
I
I took my third at this point.
Yeah. I think, yeah. I think I'm going to go with no because of that. But that's okay, because
I'm totally
Shambling
lost.
Spores are going to run down this channel at you. And they are going to run right up to you and then
Well,
sort of crackle into place and
they're
then
within my prep
violently...
attack, so...
They are. Yes, they would immediately trigger your attack. And they are... so roll to hit,
This is gonna be plus.
And then the other one's going to move up within your range, Aquila, as well.
I don't like
for
big
some reason
circles.
I thought I got mid.
Yeah.
For some reason I thought I got more.
No, you're good. You
Yeah,
do
I
both
guess
get an attack of
I only
opportunity.
get
though.
the +5 for the attack here. Does a 15?
That hits.
Sweet. That is a D8 +1 +2.
Okay, 5 damage.
Garbage.
And then Aquila, your prepped attack.
Okay, so
That'll hit. And 12 damage. Okay, awesome. So they both take damage from your hits, and seemingly unaffected, they both sort of crackle into place, and the mushrooms and funguses sprouting all over their bodies begin violently glowing, radiating a blindingly bright light. If you're within that radius, you're going to be affected by the the bright condition. Excuse me. Bright condition means you get -3 on all attacks or checks to see within this radius, and they don't stack. It's just if you're within one of these two circles, you get -3 to hit. And they are vibrantly glowing and do nothing else, but there's like a dull increasing throb coming from both of them. Brandonius, your turn.
Well, I will, I guess, just try to shoot one of them. So I will shoot at. So I'm trying to find the right sheet here. I will shoot at the one that's to the left of Angus, the one that's more wounded.
Okay. Cool.
I am almost certain that hits.
Yep.
Feel free to tell me otherwise.
No.
I will cry, but it takes 7 damage and needs to make 2 checks against DC 16 finesse for fatigue.
Okay, let's see. Okay. Well, it got 1 nat 20 and 1 fail, so it's going to take 1 level of fatigue.
And I will go ahead and shoot at it again.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
That will miss. Alrighty. And then that's your turn?
Yep.
Okay. The other sports are going to get to move up. And they are going to move straight down this channel, running at you guys. They get to there, and then the final sports are also going to move down this channel. And they are going to get to... one's moving at the top, and one's moving at the bottom of the channel, and they're going to get to there. And that is their whole turns. Angus, it is your turn. You are affected by the brilliantly bright light of these spores that otherwise did nothing. They just ran right up to you.
Yeah, give me... So,
yeah.
5 damage
Kamikaze,
was...
Yeah.
So, 5 damage was approximately 8.5%.
Skyler, you're doing math? How dare you?
So 5 times, what, 12? They should have somewhere between 60 and 70 HP.
Okay.
Call it 65.
They're undead.
They are undead. Does anyone have undead?
I think just the dead person.
Tragic.
Had,
Alright, what did you say
undead
Bright
lore.
does?
Bright gives you -3 to hit.
-3 to hit. Okay.
If you close your eyes, the brightness won't affect you anymore.
Yeah, then you'll be blinded. But so you get this.
Yeah, but what if I...
So you...
Hold on. I know there's an ability somewhere that lets you ignore blinded. Oh man, if only I'd thought about this like 3 sessions earlier. Okay. So
See, this is what we always do. We don't have the things we need when we need them.
I don't know that I'm ready to take that from you guys after you completely neutered the black ichor, actually.
Okay. No, we did do that.
So
I will
moving
give
to
us that.
10 feet. Okay. That doesn't work yet. So I'm going to disengage.
Okay.
I'm going to... I think... Here?
Okay.
And then I want to prep a call of maneuvering.
Okay. Cool. For what trigger?
Well, not to be complicated or anything, but as soon as someone moves into a territory where Yaquilla could then move to surround them.
I need a simpler trigger than that. You can't give me a trigger that complicated.
If
for that
anyone
ability.
moves here, God, I wish I could draw. If anyone moves
In fact,
there,
you can.
there, or
I need you to pick one of those.
what do you mean?
Or
one
you
of
could
them?
say one of them moves, but you
What do you
can't.
mean
One of
those?
them moves
You can't give me-
adjacent to
you guys
you.
have-
One of
you
them
have to
moves
give me-
adjacent to you.
Matt, to avoid exactly what you're doing right now, the rules specifically state the trigger has to be absurdly simple.
Show me
one
in
of
the
them moves
where in the
next to you.
rules does it say I can't do this shit?
The fact that it literally, I'll pull it up, but not right now. Give me a simpler trigger.
If they move in either of these two,
I'm gonna take it. All right, I'm gonna take it. If it moves into either of those two, okay.
if I can
Yaquilla,
explain
it's
it
your
to a
turn.
toddler with algebra, you should allow it.
No, it's about speed, Matt. It took you too long to do that already, so I don't want that again.
If you didn't have to ask me a bunch of questions, it would have been way faster.
Yaquilla, it is your turn.
Okay. Well, I can hit things from 10 feet away, so I would use that ability.
Wait, so
Cool.
I can't
Great.
prep things based on future information and decision making?
Maya, you miss.
I'm gonna try again.
Okay.
I did worse.
Yep.
That's incredible.
Um,
I feel like it should be like if the Python version of what I'm trying to say takes less than 3 lines, it works.
Matt, it is literally supposed to be if it takes you less than 5 seconds to explain it, you can. If not, it's too long. That's the intent.
I did it in less than 5 seconds. You made it longer.
Okay. We
Matt,
can try again next time.
It was not less than 5
Maya, you have rolled 3 times, but you rolled on 2 to hits. Do you get that third attack?
No. Okay, so I rolled the 9, and then I rolled again, and no result showed up. So I rolled again and got the 6, but that 20 is actually apparently the second thing I rolled. But we can disregard it because it popped up third.
I see. Okay, got it. So I'm gonna take those first 2 that I see.
Yeah,
So,
and they both-
okay. Got it. So the shambling spores that are glowing here are going to explode, and that is their turn. Everybody within 15 feet of one of these. So Yaquilla, you're going to roll this twice. Angus, you are safely outside of one of these radiuses. You're going to do it once. I need a finesse check.
Oof.
And again, Angus, I need 1 finesse check. Yaquilla, I need 2.
2.
Rolled separately.
Oh, I'll take it.
Yeah, you take it. You are going to half the damage from this explosion.
Okay.
So the full damage from the first one, this is this one closest to you that explodes in a vibrant showering of light. It is going to deal 17 damage. Angus, you half that to 8. And then Yaquilla, you do take the full 17.
Hey,
And then-
lovely.
And then Yaquilla, you do half the second one, so you take an additional 11 from the second one's explosion. And that is their whole turn.
I'm sorry, how much damage did you say that was?
For you, it was 8.
Alright, -8.
Um,
Good.
Let's see. Give me 1 second as I destroy the light auras here. Okay, yeah. And that is this guy's whole turn. This one actually has the it's got the ability to move because it only used 1 AP and it wasn't fatigued. It's going to move into here, which will trigger Angus's ability.
All right, Aquila, you can move 10 feet for free.
Okay.
And I lose an action point.
Boop.
And you don't trigger attacks of opportunity, but that felt kind of contrived.
That guy is surrounded now. Brandonius, it's your turn.
I'm gonna shoot the one that's in the middle.
And I need to make those checks. I'm so sorry, real quick. Okay, this guy has failed, and we'll take we'll take some damage from the other one exploding, and the other one passed, and so we'll take less damage. But they do both take damage from those explosions as well.
I'll shoot the one in the back with that 16.
Okay, sounds good. That hits.
Great. They need to make 2 finesse checks, and then they take 8 damage.
They pass 1, fail 1. So they're gonna take 1 level of fatigue, and then take 8 damage. Okay.
And I will attack the other one as well.
Okay, sounds good.
Boop, 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 boop.
That
Oh.
hits.
Nice.
8 more damage to that one, and it needs to roll 2 saves against fatigue.
Okay. That one passed twice.
Boo.
Next sports are gonna run up. They
Should not be.
can get all the way up, and they are gonna run down this channel here, and this is gonna clamber out.
There we go.
5,
Corrected that.
10, 15, 35, 45. Okay. And then the other ones 5, 10, 15, 20, 30, 35, 40, 45. These guys are coming running down, and then it's Angus's turn. This one's gonna come up. This one can move and it can start glowing, so this one's gonna start glowing.
I don't know which one you mean by this one.
Sorry, it'll do the thing.
Cool.
The one that is now glowing, the back one.
All right, so we figured out. A little more than 1/8. Damn it. I think this guy directly to the left of Aquila is technically in kill range.
You also have one surrounded.
Yeah. Well, I kind of feel like I might as well take free, quote-unquote, free damage where it is. I will shield bash for the first time.
Okay.
Plus proficiency plus power plus 1.
Hits. Hard.
Wow. Nuked.
Yep.
6 damage.
Cool.
And then I'll... Yeah, I'll do it again.
It's surrounded, so it hits.
Nice.
Hits at a nat too. Okay.
Yeah, that's incredible. I appreciate
Yeah.
that, actually.
Cool. Anything else?
I mean, that was attack and then exhausted attack, so I'm done.
Oh, cool. Okay. Aquila, it is your turn. You have one surrounded. You are within range of what will be an explosion.
Yeah, I don't like explosions, given that if they can deal between 17 and 22 damage if I fail the save, and that would be enough to potentially put me to wounds and such. So how about I make an attack on the one that's surrounded.
Okay.
Using both of my boosts for extra damage.
Okay. You absolutely hit.
And then I'll disengage and move.
Okay, sounds good. Okay. So you disengage and move after that. And then it is the Shambling Sports 1's turn. They are going to come running down here. And this one is going to 5-foot adjust into range of Angus and then begin glowing.
Disgusting.
And this one has ran, and it is going to start glowing because it's not fatigued like the other one. And this guy's fatigue will go away at the end of his turn, and that is their turns. I'm going to mark this one in blue because its turn is completely emptied. Also, real quick, I have my sass has bit me in the butt here because I'm going to make a debug note, and I'm going to add this to the debug. But there is nothing currently in hold action that specifies that the trigger has to be simple. So what I'm going to say, Matt, you're gonna make one trigger as complicated as you want, and I really regret saying that out loud.
Do I have to use that on this life?
No.
Oh,
You
beautiful.
get to use it once, and you can do it, but it can be one complicated trigger. I would ask you that it doesn't take too long to execute, but that's.
I would
just
like to
math.
see a. I'd like to see a process flow diagram.
So I did also. I figured it out.
Here's a 50-line program that explains the trigger.
No, see, okay. I did figure it out. The trigger that I tried to give takes one sentence with one comma, and I don't think that's that complicated.
It wouldn't be if you, but the thing that you did was you and I had a back and forth dialogue about it, which made it too slow.
Well, that's a huge problem.
I think you get it once. You get
All
one
right.
trigger I deem
will
complicated.
absolutely. All right.
Okay,
I'm
great.
Perfectly happy with that.
It is now Brandonius' turn.
Zero criticisms.
Okay,
I will attempt to
anybody who finds a
assassinate
debug
one.
note gets it once. Sorry, yes, Brandon.
Actually, which one of you is this one? Which one is this in the turn order? Is that one
It's
of the two that's coming
under
up?
the one. It's under Shambling Sports 1.
Oh,
so
okay.
just-
So everyone will get to go before that one. So I'm going
Yes.
to shoot this one.
That one is also under the 1, just as a note.
Oh, I see.
Those are the 2 ones.
Well,
You want me to? Let me label them better, because they all have gotten into each other now. So I'll put that on their tokens.
gotcha.
There you go.
Oh, there's another set of them running. I see. Well, I will begin by striking this one.
Okay.
Maybe.
That will hit.
Haha!
And I'm going to need you to tell me which one that was because I was up here labeling
One
swords.
north of Angus, right there.
This one? Okay,
Yes.
cool.
5 damage, and they need to make 2.
Yep, you are
PS
on a
check.
fatigue roll. I got 2 fails. It falls unconscious.
Incredible.
And it will stop glowing when it does.
And I'll shoot this one back here as well.
Great.
Let's see it again. It'd be great if they just all fell unconscious.
It
Unfortunately,
would be, but you did miss. It is very unlikely for that to happen. I rolled a nat 1.
I
and a nat
also,
5.
as a boost to that, we'll take a 5-foot step back.
Okay, cool. Okay, sports turns. Shambling Sports 2 explodes. This one does. It is only going to deal damage to the other 2 sports. How dare you guys flee from its glorious sportsmanship?
The problem with having a gimmick is then we understand how the gimmick works after
true.
we've seen it.
It's true. However, I am somewhat under the opinion. This one actually. There we go. I'm somewhat of the opinion that that only matters for a little bit. So this guy has done that. He can then run up. And I think he's going to run straight down to Yaquilla. And then this one, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. It's going to get up to here.
Is there any
And
chance that
also-
goes through Yukila's attack of opportunity range?
I think this one does. It gets within 10 feet of Yaquilla and then leaves. So yes, I think this one
Yeah,
naturally
No,
would end.
because it's a boost. It's a boost, so it doesn't have an attack of opportunity.
That's
It's
right.
not like I'm wielding a polearm or something.
Okay, got it. Yeah, so that's okay. So this one just runs up to Brandonius and begins glowing. We got 2 glowing right now, and then Shambling Sports 3 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. And then 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. Great. That is all of the sports turns. We go to Angus.
All right. Have we figured out yet if this is a like solar beam type thing where once they start prepping, they have to continue?
You have seen them only do that except for the one that dropped unconscious from Brandonius. That is the only one that's stopped.
Okay. Oh. Never
You
mind.
did this to us, Brandonius.
I'm out of ability pools. Never mind. I can't help. I'll attack the guy to my northeast.
The northeast, the unconscious one?
Yeah.
It's prone, so you get advantage.
2d20 KH1. Wow.
You hit.
Thank you for getting rid of that nat 1.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Still alive.
God,
Looking
I hate
bad.
this world. I'll attack him again. Fuck it.
Okay, but you
Crit,
critically
he's
hit it. It's got 4 HP left. You
Yeah,
cannot
he's
not
dead.
kill it. For sure, yeah.
My minimum
Okay,
damage.
great.
My minimum damage is like 11.
Yeah. Yaquilla, there is a
Wait, no,
glowing
hold on.
sword.
Hold on.
That was 2 hits.
I have one more move because it was shields,
Yep.
torch. God, is there anything I can do?
You could get out of the way of the one that's about to explode.
No, I can't. Not
But
without
you
provoking an opportunity
You would.
attack.
Yeah.
But that's the better thing to do than get hit by explosion, because explosion's been shown to deal like 17 plus damage, and most hits from things aren't going to deal that much damage, especially if their gimmick is designed around blowing up. They're probably not going to have the strongest just normal attack.
That is
Meanwhile,
a pretty
Connor leans
good
back in his chair and is like, "But these ones do."
point.
Yeah, exactly. These ones trigger their explosion.
All
when
right,
you move
try to
away
hit me.
from them.
Try to hit me, loser.
It doesn't try to hit you. It's
Beautiful.
too focused on glowing. It's too focused on solar beam. All right. Shamling's. No, wait. It's Yaquilla's turn. Sorry. Yaquilla, your turn.
Please hit it. That's all I ask.
Just let it be. It's like a friendly
Um,
neighborhood sport.
So I'm gonna do an attack. I'm gonna use 2 boosts to increase damage.
Okay. That definitely hits.
Okay, let's hope this definitely does enough damage to kill.
It's got 8 health. It's dead.
Yeah, that kills.
Yeah.
So I'm going to make another attack on the one that's above me, and in doing so, use a 5-foot adjust, so I can shift to here.
Okay. You. It's fine. You hit for 14 damage. Cool. Okay. Are there any Shambling Sports 1 left? There are not. So that was your whole turn, Yaquilla?
Yeah.
Then we go to Brandonius.
Great. I am going to run over to here.
Okay.
And then I'm going to attack that one.
Great. That hits.
It deals 3 damage, but he has to make 2 fatigue checks.
A nat 19 and a nat 20.
Boo. All right, that's my turn.
Yep.
And when he
Shambling
comes
Sports-
to run for me, as a reminder, I will make a finesse. He'll need to make a finesse check. We forgot this on the last one, but
Yep.
as I try to pin him.
Okay, cool. Let's see. This one starts glowing. This one explodes, doing nothing to anybody. And then, because it did that. And then it's going to survey the land, and let's see which you is closer. 25 versus 30. Okay, it is going for Yaquilla. And then this Shambling Sports 3. This one's going to come up to Yaquilla as well and begin glowing. And then this one's going to come into here and begin glowing. Okay.
This is a lot of glowing. This is
Yep. Let's see. That's all the sports. We got Angus.
I've done a little bit of math.
Just run and prep an action to run further if they chase you. Be like, you can't catch me. Stop it.
If we kill 1.25 of these guys a turn, we all die. So,
That's fun. This will be a great test of the dying rules.
are we ready to die?
how'd you know we're going to die?
I rolled a lot of dice in Python.
But we can avoid getting hit by them theoretically.
I assumed a certain amount of me trying to save you.
Oh, I'm actually able to run out pretty well.
Oh shit. Yeah. Okay. Well then, let's see how this goes. All right.
Yeah, I can escape in either direction in a single movement. I can attack, disengage, run. You just need to act likewise, and
okay,
you can.
Perfect. Then yeah,
right.
I will disengage. I'll get up to.
Because you can go
here.
Like.
And then I'll.
That you're still in radii. Of some of them.
Shit, you're
You can go down here. That's 30.
Yeah, you're right. All right, I'll do that, and then if anyone gets within, so disengage, run. If anyone gets within 5 feet of me, I'll shield bash.
Okay, cool. Yaquilla, your turn.
It's a better call.
Okay. I am going to attack the one to my left.
Mm-hmm.
Does that hit?
Yes.
Okay.
Cool.
Damage, which is greater than my hit roll, as normal. And I can move to here.
Cool. Great. Brandonius.
I will go ahead and shoot this one for now.
Okay. Cool.
Tragic.
That will miss.
I'll boost a step here, and then I will try again.
Same guy?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. That guy is gonna take 10 damage.
And 2 levels of fatigue and fall unconscious. Wow.
And 2 levels of fatigue and fall unconscious. Wow.
No! You keep making things unconscious and then they stop exploding. This is actively unhelpful. Stop doing fatigue.
Shambling Spores. This guy's gonna run straight at Angus. And begin to glow. This one is gonna wake up at the end of their turn. They're still prone though. And then these two are going to explode. One of them won't harm anything. One of them might harm another one. Passes, so it takes none. So none of them take any damage from their explosions. But then this one's going to run after you, Yaquilla, and this one's going to run down after Angus. It is not glowing anymore. And then it is Angus's turn.
I will experiment a little bit and try to push the one to my northeast and just see what happens.
Okay. Can resist that.
I don't think it matters much.
Why?
I rolled an 8.
It rolls a check against you. You don't have to do anything.
Oh, I thought it was a power check for me for some reason.
Nope, it's fine. No. It's a power check. It makes against your check DC when you try to push. You're kicking it.
Yep.
Just as a note. But okay. You successfully kick it. It explodes.
Oh. That's not
so
really what I thought was gonna happen.
Please make me a finesse check, as will the other 2 shambling sports.
Am I somehow going to be the only person that survives this combat?
Well, the intent of this is
Ho!
to test
I
their
crit
dice.
succeeded. Let's. A crit
Critically
success
succeed.
has to
You
mean
can
no
only
damage,
half
right?
the damage here.
Ugh.
But it is a crit. I'm gonna give it to you. Nothing happens. You are able to duck behind a rock, right between you and it, just in time. So one of these guys is gonna take the damage, and the other one is
So,
not.
In my defense,
and then- yeah.
in Pokemon, if you flinch someone who is using Solar Beam, the attack fizzles. And
Yeah,
I assumed that was gonna happen.
I see.
You flinched one by giving them 2 fatigue.
I mean, I figure if
Um,
knocking someone on their ass generally results in flinching.
It's fair. You just kicked into a mass of fungus, is what you did. That was one action. It was a foot action, but you still have 2 more AP.
All right, I will shield bash whoever has the lowest health.
Take your pick between the 2. They're very close.
I can see their health bars.
to
Are you
get
gonna make me
out the
pull out the tape
ruler.
measure again?
Northeast or north?
Which one has the lower? I can measure this very easily.
They're identical.
What do you mean they're identical?
They're identical health.
All right, the
twins.
northeast.
Okay. Why are you trying to math this so hard? You hit.
You know? What do you mean? How much?
Let me kill you. Stop moving.
Eat shit.
Okay. You hit.
All right, then I will torch the guy to the north.
Mm-hmm. Sounds good.
Crit.
Critically hit.
Yep.
He explodes. No, I'm just kidding. What's the crit damage? for the torch?
That's a D4 plus 3.
So 7.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Okay. Yakula, your turn.
In what world, can you ask, why are you trying to make this harder to me?
Yakula.
Yeah. Well. Let's see. I probably should not run the opposite direction of everyone else because that feels like a good way to get isolated and killed. None of them are currently exploding, so I have time, so I can disengage and then run here and hit this one. And it's prone, right? So I get advantage?
Yes, you do. 19, that'll hit. Oh, that kills it.
Hey,
Cool. You've moved, you've attacked. Anything else, Yakula? With nothing heard, I'm gonna move to Brandonius.
Great, I'm gonna shoot this one.
Okay. You hit hard.
Dealing 8 damage, and it falls down.
Well, let's calm down.
It falls down!
it all falls down.
Connor.
I took 1 level, not 2, so I'm up.
Boo. I shoot the other one.
Which other one? The one. on the
The
left.
one next to it, yeah.
Got it.
He falls down, though.
Chimney boards. This guy is going to 5 foot adjust.
Oh, did this guy take any fatigue?
Did this guy take fatigue? No. He. Didn't you miss? Oh, that's the 23 to hit. I only saw the 3 to hit.
Yeah,
I thought
23
that
to hit, 3 damage.
Okay. Whoops. I thought that was to hit and did not even roll. I take 1.
I see.
Sorry about that. Okay. This guy comes here and begins to glow. His favorite pastime. And then this guy right here is going to begin to glow. Reminder that you are partially blinded in here. And this guy's going to run down the top of this little channel here. 15. And get all the way to here,
Oh,
which is exactly where I wanted
Jesus
to.
Christ.
And he's going to start glowing. And that is all of my turn. Angus, it is your turn.
Heroically kick one and hope you roll well.
You know what? This fits with how I play this game. The guy to my east.
Okay, you kick.
What happens?
Okay, real quick, just as a note, the last time you kicked somebody, they didn't move, they just exploded.
But if they explode, they're no longer there.
No, they stay. They're still alive.
How do they not hurt themselves by exploding? Hold on.
They hurt everything around them, but it's like they're like giving off like a puff of. They're like encased in this like cloud of fungus, is what they are. I'll still roll if you'd like. Very happy to.
Is this?
Theoretically, they could kill each other because if
Definitely.
maybe, right? Because if you have like 3 and 2, the bottom 2 both are really high. Like if the side ones both are really high and the east one takes a bunch of you know.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. It feels possible for the side one to die if it gets hit by another one.
Do you kick this one?
Sure.
Okay.
I mean, what else are you supposed to do in this situation, right?
It fails to get out of the way, so you do kick it. It does explode.
Cool.
And
Oh, no. The problem is now I'm hit by the explosion.
you are. Both of you are. So both of you make me finesse checks.
No, I could have survived if you didn't do this. Angus!
You told me to do it.
Yeah, I wasn't thinking.
That's not a me problem.
It's your fault. I'm blaming you.
I rolled really high. Maya, you rolled 2. Do you have advantage?
No, but I thought I was getting hit by 2 of the explosion. I'm only getting hit by 1. Okay, take the 10.
What does explode? So it's the 10. So if you failed on the 10, you take 23 damage.
-4.
And then if you succeed...
Yeah, so I'm down to 0.
However, 2 of these guys also failed and also take damage, and he stops glowing. And that is what happens when you kick Angus. You still have 2 AP. You are damaging them.
Aquila is
Kick the other 2.
Kick the other 2. Do it.
I'll fuck it. I'll kick
Debug dying.
I'll kick the one of the north.
They can't all explode, right?
Real quick, Aquila, you dropped to 0 HP. We are testing out the wounded 0 HP variant. I need you to roll me 2d6.
I just assume we're all dead.
It does not kill you right away. Although I'm thinking I've already got some changes in mind. I think I'd make to this that I think might. Okay, 1 and 3. Aquila, you can pick between your mind or your right arm being permanently fatigued. Which would you like?
I would like to permanently fatigue my mind, given that I use my arms for hitting things.
You have a concussion. So you are gonna take.
Well,
I get blown back and I fall over and hit my head.
You take a concussion from that. You stay at 0 health. If you take any additional damage, you'll take another concussion.
Mm-hmm.
And you also, just as a note, you receive 1 fewer AP per wound you have. I am going to say that you are able to continue moving and do all of your actions still. However, if you take, and this is a change that I think I need to implement from what is listed here in the variant rules. I think if you take wounds equal to half your proficiency rounded up, you should die. That's how you die. And so, at your level, if you take 2,
one more.
If you take 1 more, you'll die. And the reason I think that should be the way it is instead of what I have written is because the way it's written right now, you can go all the way down to 0 HP. But what actually, like at the point where you have 1 AP left, you're not able to do anything effectively in this system, so that would prevent you from dying. And so I think it has to be half instead of 4.
Yeah. Angus, which one is Angus kicking? I cannot tell. I hope it's the bottom one.
Yeah, Angus, do you kick the bottom or the top one? I think he left.
The bottom one means I don't take damage.
Yeah.
I would prefer that.
Because you'd just die otherwise?
Yeah, I would rather not just die.
Well, he said he's coming right back, so I'm going to say the bottom one just so we can test out this system anyway.
Yeah.
So he kicks the bottom one. The bottom one fails. They're also going to explode. And they're going to deal damage to Angus. Kick explosion roll. So he rolled a 6 on his defense, so he's going to take it. And then the other 2, 1 passes, 1 fails on 14 damage. So that guy takes nothing, and that guy takes 7 damage. Angus is going to take 14 damage, which I'm going to knock out of him. And then this one stops glowing. And then it is Yaquilla's turn. Yeah, Yaquilla, you have 1 wound, so you get 1 fewer AP, and you cannot use your head. Well, you can, it's just fatigued.
It would just take all of my actions.
Yeah, yeah.
So, I am going to. So the rules for running in darkness is your move speed's halved, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So I just need to get to a place where I cannot be surrounded by them like Angus.
Okay.
That is my goal.
Okay. So you're just moving?
Yeah.
Are you going to hit one on the way? I think you have 2 AP, so I think you'd be able to.
No, because if I move next to them in such that way, then I'd also be able to get hit by an attack of opportunity.
They don't have
Use
it.
my boost. Oh yeah, and I can use my boost. So I was here, wasn't I? So, I can go 15
Yeah, you can get
to here,
outside of that radius after him.
and then I can go 15 to there. Yeah, so I can get to here, and then I'll be attacking that one 1d20 plus
Cool.
5, and that would be flanking.
Yes, it will still miss. A 7 will
Okay.
still miss. And then you run. Brandonius, it's your turn. They are all piled up really bad on Angus right now.
Yeah, that's really tragic for Angus. I'll put this one to sleep.
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna roll the. Okay. Yeah, 4 damage, and I got 1 failure and 1 success, so he
And
takes
they-
1 level of fatigue.
So they all have fatigue at this point.
They do, but actually I don't think the other 2 do, because I think they had their turn after yours, so they should have lost theirs. So he will
Then
have
I'll
1.
hit
but the
that
other
one.
2 do. Okay.
Oh,
That misses. Okay.
cry.
Sad music plays, and then Shambling Sports 2's turn. This sport is going to glow. And that's their whole turn. And that Sport 3, one of these is going to explode. Top one is going to explode. So Angus, I need you to make me a finesse check. And then he's actually going to start glowing again. I shouldn't have even bothered with turning it off.
Well,
And then the bottom one is going to start
I don't
glowing.
think an 8 does much.
Nope. But let me see. You do take 23 damage.
Oh, okay.
So you're going to drop to 0, and then you are going to take 1 wound, so roll me 2d6. And then, let's see. I passed twice, so I don't take any damage from that on my sports. But you...
Sorry, ignore
Wow.
that.
No, you're good. Yeah. Okay, 2 and a 6. You get to pick your left arm or your focus. You cannot use one of them.
Kill the focus.
Okay. I need you to track that. You also are down 1 AP.
Yep.
They're all glowing and all surrounding you, and that is their turn. It is your turn, Angus.
Well, I will start by swinging at the guy to my east.
Okay. Cool.
Well-
You missed.
I will do it again.
Okay. And that will still miss.
I give up. That's my
Okay.
turn.
Yeah. You'd like to roll over?
Yep.
Yaquilla, it is your turn.
I
Okay.
forget I even tried.
Okay, I can move to here and then back out.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to do that so I can move here, and then I make an attack.
Great. It's surrounded. You need a 9 to hit. You got a 19, so you hit.
Yeah, that probably does it.
12 damage. Cool.
No,
Okay.
I rolled so low.
It is.
And then okay, I can go 1, 2, 3, 4.
Great. Brandonius, your turn.
I will shoot this guy.
Okay.
Try to put him out of his misery.
Okay.
What I
You
assume
hit.
is his misery.
You hit. He's still alive, but he's got 2 health.
Absolutely garbage. Well, I'll try to put him out of his misery.
Okay.
I do not.
You do not. Okay.
He lives in misery, and that's punishment enough.
He will explode. Angus, I need you to finesse check if you fail. Actually, Angus, you die. when
Yeah,
it
I
explodes another
just
time.
straight up die.
You just straight up die. Yeah, you just straight up die.
Yeah.
So you're dead. Angus gets blown up this time.
Angus is
and
like super dead as well.
he is. Yeah, there's no dropping unconscious as part of dying here. So you are just dead. But the other two might also. They both failed, so they are both going to take 10 damage each. And then they can do no other action except explode, which is, oh, this one can also move up, which it will do, but it cannot also explode. So I gotta get rid of that aura. And then these two are also going to explode because that's all they can do. They both also failed. So I take, one takes 9 damage and one takes 8. And then they are going to come charging at you guys as well. And with their final turn. So we got 5, 10, 20, 30, 2 here, and then 5, 10, 15, 5, 30, 35. Cool. So they all get up to you guys like that. Oh, this one can't actually have moved because they're fatigued. Sorry. And then Angus is dead, so we go to Yaquilla. Yaquilla, it's your turn.
Okay, so I'm going to attack the one that's right next to me.
Cool. Okay.
Does that hit?
An 11 will miss because it's not actually surrounded.
Well, then I am going to have to run away.
Yep.
And the problem is Angus has our torch, so I can't get too far from Angus.
Oh, yeah, you
No.
can. That's really fun.
5. That's 15 to get next to Titus. And then I can go... I can't get myself cornered, but I also need to get out of the radius. Can you move over those rocks?
Which rocks?
This one here.
This here?
No. How'd you do the... Yeah, that one.
You just hold down on the clicker, but the...
Yeah, that one.
Okay, that one... give me 1 sec. I forgot the little pin against for Brandonius. This one does get 1 level of pin, Brandonius. So these rocks, you can... it's difficult terrain, so it'd be half movement, but you can move over it.
Okay. So I moved 10 to get here. I think I'll just move 20.
You move 15 to get there.
Okay.
And one of those is bag.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. That's 15. So I can then just make it to here because none of them are currently exploding.
Yep.
And then on next turn, actually it would be better to be here. I don't. It doesn't. Yeah, it would be better to be here because then I can attack and then run away and get closer to killing them.
Cool. That sounds good. Okay. Brandonius, your turn.
Amazing. I'm gonna shoot this one over here that no longer has fatigue.
Okay, great. They do no longer have fatigue. That hits.
But now they do. 2 levels of it, in fact, as they fall down, right?
They do fall unconscious. And take 2 levels of
Incredible.
fatigue. I'm sure. I feel like you're really enjoying this.
I am
You only get
enjoying
3
the fact
damage.
that they just fall unconscious. And I guess I'll try to shoot this one, just because I can probably kill him.
Cool.
Maybe. No.
That misses because it's not surrounded.
Tragic. Well, I did my best. I did my
Yep.
piece for King and Country.
Okay. Shambling Sport 2 is going to start glowing.
Oh, loud he glowing.
Lottie glowing, and he's gonna lose his pin, but he doesn't care about his pin because he's glowing, which was his natural state. This one is actually gonna move up and then start glowing, with the sole intent of creating a large area of effect. The eye icon on this thing is unintentional. Ignore that. And then this one is unconscious, so it's gonna come up at 1 and lose its unconsciousness. Angus, you're dead. Yakula, it's your turn. Just the two of you left, so.
I mean, there's one right below me that looks really low health. And I don't think they explode when they die.
You not witnessed it.
Yes. But it could happen, but I feel like it's my only option to just try here. I'll attack the one above me because that way, if it does explode when it dies, it doesn't hit Brandonius.
Cool.
That doesn't hit, so
Nope.
I guess it doesn't matter.
Cool. Cool. Okay, you're no longer surrounded. Brandonius, it's your turn.
I kill this one,
Yep, that one's dead.
and then I attack the other one.
Okay.
Do. Incredible,
Hits. 6 damage, not enough to kill it.
but it fatigued.
Passes twice.
Drat.
Let's see. That's Brandonius' turn. It's Channeling Sports 2. We have no more 2s. Delete those. It is the 3's turns. This one's going to explode.
Do they
And
take
then
damage themselves when they explode?
they do not. They explode outward. So they're unaffected by their own explosion, but other creatures within their range are exploded, including their allies. This one's going to move up to Yakula. This one's going to move up to Brandonius. And
As it does, it gets pinned.
it's going to attempt to roll against a pin. It fails, so it's pinned. And then it'll lose the last of its fatigue on its turn as well. Which might be good for it, might be bad. And then it's Yakula's turn. Yakula, you've got one right in front of you.
Yeah.
And-
I mean, I hit it.
Yeah. You critically
Oh,
You smite
Yeah.
it.
delete it.
that. Yeah, you don't want to take some damage.
It had 4 health. You hit it so hard, it explodes, killing you. Just kidding.
No.
That was one action. You still have 1 AP left.
I mean, I don't want to move towards the other one by too much, at least.
Mm-hmm.
I'll go stand by the corpse of my friend.
Okay, Brandonius.
I
hits.
hitting, and I deal 6.
And it
And
rolls
I,
against fatigue.
yep, and I do it again.
It
Dealing
fails
7.
once.
So it takes a total of it takes 6 damage from the first attack and 7 damage from the second attack.
Cool. Okay, then it's its turns. It is gonna.
It lost
has
pin
pin.
at the end of its turn.
It did lose pin at the end of its turn. No, yes, it did. So it lost pin at the end of its turn, but it only has 1. So I think what it's gonna actually do is it's gonna start glowing. And as it does, it's going to 5-foot adjust to you, but that's it. And then it is Yakula's turn. It's got
Smack it.
10 HP left.
I don't want to run towards the thing that's about to explode.
Lean in. We both go. The odds of us both being blown up are low.
I am not going to run in there. I am going to,
If you do both die, you can just
Take-
bring. We'll just
I'm
start
going
up
to
the next
take-
fight.
a move action here, and then I'm going to prep an attack action if any shambling spore 3 gets within range of me.
Awesome. Okay. Is it a range 10 attack or range 5?
Oh, range 10.
Cool. Okay. Brandonius.
Hopefully kill it.
21 hits. You deal 4 damage to it. It's still alive.
Incredible.
It did lose its fatigue. So do you want me to try to roll?
No.
Okay.
I run to here.
Okay. Okay. Brandonius, you are where you are still in its range, right?
Yeah. Oh, actually, hold on. I can shift 5 more feet because no, because I would have had to move and take a 5-foot adjust. I see. I'll just kill it then.
Okay. Okay. Roll to hit.
No, I won't.
That misses.
Oh well.
Okay.
A 5-foot adjust.
Okay. You are still in range.
I know.
Okay. Well, it
It's
is
more
going to be
fun
its
that way.
turn. It's going to explode.
Wow.
Let's go.
What is it? 1d20 plus.
It is going to
Power?
explode for the damage that it does.
What's
Your
the
check is
there
a finesse check.
Finesse
Finesse
check.
check.
Okay.
Is that your finesse check, the 9?
No,
Oh,
22.
Okay, cool. You're going to half this, so you only take 7 damage. Because it rolled
That was
14.
such a weenie ass explosion.
I know, it really rolled bad. And then it is going to run at you again. Because, yeah, that's all it can do. It's going to run right up to you.
Great. I'm gonna kick it. Just to see.
You should do that. Oh, I accidentally deleted it. There we go. I was trying to.
I've never had someone run up this close to me. Maybe
Yeah.
I'll kick it.
Yaquilla, your turn.
I guess just move towards it because I can, and it's not currently in exploding state, and if hit, probably will kill it.
Yep. You hit. I think you kill it. Yeah, it's dead. So it dies, leaving you guys
light.
in the dark. They did. So let's see.
But neither of us are literate, so at this point it doesn't really matter.
Mm-hmm. As a note.
Yeah, I am wounded.
You are
severely.
Wounded. You are
I have a
wounded, and you cannot
concussion.
fix that. You have a concussion, and you can't fix it here.
In the ultimate act of betrayal, I shoot Yaquilla with my sling when their back is turned.
Is there anything else?
Illegal.
You guys have a total of 6 HP between you both. There are 2 of you left, but you're still up. Neither of you can write, and you've ended the combat. Is there anything you'd like to do, or would you like to let this group die and
Yeah, I'm
roll
fine.
for the next night?
I think we're dead.
Okay, I need consensus from all of you. Yaquilla, are you okay with dying?
Yeah, I mean, there's not much we can do.
Okay, got it. Well, this group will fade into death with having completed that. So before we move on, question on this. Did you guys enjoy this variant of dying?
I think
I think
need a
it's-
whole
I think
nother
it's
round.
I don't know. I was already dead.
That's true.
It seems more engaging to me because rather than, oh, you're dying, just roll a die on your turn and you just have to hope someone stabilizes you, it gives you more options.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know how positive I'm on it yet, but it's definitely better than the current version.
Okay. That makes sense to me. I kind of agree. I feel like it worked better than I thought it would actually. I think the wounded total health variant will be more interesting. But I think this one did see more. My fear about this one was that because you stay at 0 HP and any additional times you take damage, my fear was what would happen was you just died immediately because you just immediately after that take another hit and not have the AP to really fix your circumstance, but that didn't seem to be the case, although it did make my I feel like
I think it also depends on what enemies you're fighting, because these enemies didn't get multiple attacks. If we're fighting some of the boss creatures, they can do multiple attacks, and that means
Oh yeah,
will
you
die
would be
more.
kind of screwed.
oh yeah, you would be.
But
Yeah.
I think that's also kind of part of the interesting thing about it, is it allows you to play strategically being hurt.
Yep.
Yeah.
Because you're like,
Okay.
I mean, I think the
would you-
worst case version of it is the same as the previous attempt, but the best case version feels better still.
Yeah. Well, do you guys want to try the other wounded variant, the total health one, instead of the resilience conditions? The
Maybe
wounded
because
total
we're trying to
health-
fight the cloud, right?
Yeah, your intent was to go that
Like-
way.
Boss adjacent. So maybe we stick with it for this and see what happens.
You want to go with the same instance of, you mean you want to try the same wounded 0 HP variant again?
Yeah, because if I'm remembering correctly, that has more attacks per turn, so it might knock us out the way you were saying.
Yeah, if you're close to death. Yeah. What do you guys think? Do you want to try the same thing, or do you want to try the next variant on the list?
I think I could do the same.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, let's try the same one then. We'll keep this going, the 0 HP variant here for the next life. In that case, I just got concept art from 2 of you. I'm going to need it from anybody else who wants.
You've known what mine is for like 6 months.
It is. A man can hope.
I forgot how much you hate that art.
I do. I do hate it.
Yes, Iron Age civilization. How about 1810s Britain?
Yep, that is the problem with it. That's it. That's what I don't like about it.
Connor, I feel like you're really gonna appreciate mine.
I did enjoy yours. Yours is at least period appropriate.
Hey, you can
Okay.
credit Beau Brummel with the suit, Connor. There you go. Blame someone else.
Okay, I got Angus Knight the 15th now. Is that right?
This actually is Angus the First.
Oh my gosh, Angus, you're making this so hard.
No,
The
why?
original Angus beard.
You're really making this difficult
I
to
have
track how
lost
many
track.
lives you guys have had here. Yeah.
How many?
Uh,
So you were Angus the 14th, and now you're Angus the 1st.
Yes.
Okay. Cool.
Why?
are
Well,
you like
I'm
your
not a soldier anymore.
grandfather or something?
Yaquilla, do you go to Jaquilla?
Yaquilla, yeah.
Yaquilla? I like
It's
that.
still Yaquilla. Yeah,
Okay.
because
Yeah, why wouldn't it be?
yeah. Well, I'm just being Norse.
I enjoy it immensely. I just you guys have come upon such difficult conventions like across the board. It's really entertaining. I really dig it. We go from Brandonius to or the most defeated to a new Brandonius.
I'm very excited for when we get to tequila for
Yeah,
Maya.
me too. Okay.
We were discussing this because the other day we were talking about like, oh, what if you switched naming conventions? And I'm like, but then we don't get tequila.
Oh,
It's true.
actually, sorry, Connor. This is Angus 2.
Okay, that isn't better, but I will do
That's worse.
it. Yeah. If you guys could update your HPs, that would be
Double
helpful
check.
on your character sheets, just to make sure that they're tracked right.
Ooh, I lose some HP.
Okay, we got Brandoni's Thespian, and then Cocytus goes to actually switches names to Othris.
Yeah.
Othris?
I'm
Or Othris.
Othris. I ran out of rivers, so I switched to mountains.
I was wondering when we were going to run out of specifically Greek rivers. Okay. Othris. Gotcha there. And then I believe if I drag your token art, it still defaults the wrong name. Cool. Okay. And then let me just confirm that Brandonius the Thespian has sight, because for some reason that always messes up. Okay. Great. You guys should be good. I have you all on the token page here, and you have new character sheets. Does that look right to everybody?
Yep.
Oh, I also need to give you new max HP.
Yes.
But I can edit that myself.
Cool. Yeah, anybody who, if you could just make sure your HPs are updated to their new quantities, that would be great. And then before we begin, I'm going to explain trait pools because we're going to change how we do this. Oh, and I also need for all of you, I need your maximum rendable armor. Although
I mean,
for all of you, it's 0 to start. So I'll need-
zero
will-
because we don't have
0.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll be
Yeah.
0 until we find the Aku Aku.
Yep. Just realized that. Okay. The other thing.
No, actually.
One of us will have
I have
one.
the shield. I have the shield because I'm a soldier.
Yeah, there
So
you go.
it's
yep.
1.
Okay. Aquila has 1. Awesome. I will mark that. Okay. So here's the other thing that we're going to do differently. We are going to switch our the way that you engage with trait advantages differently. So right now, the previous rules that we've played with the whole time are the base rules for traits for the system, and you get your associated trait scores. So if I have power, finesse, etc., and if I roll a roll, typically it is a d20 plus that trait plus a proficiency, right?
Yeah.
With the exception of trait checks, which is the only thing you get default advantage on 2 of those traits, and the default advantage on that trait is based off your profession. Matt, I think that's led to some confusion for you in terms of talents, because you often think that you get to add that advantage to talents. And in general, I think there's also and that confusion is not just you. I think that's been shared for other people. And there's also some tricks where sometimes people are benefited from better rolling a trait check than they would be from rolling something like a talent check or to hit because of that advantage.
Yep.
And so we are changing the way that your trait scores give you benefits or boons to rolls. And the way it now works, and you guys are going to need to find some way to mark this on your character sheet. I haven't updated the default because of the character sheet because this isn't a default rule. But you get a number of trait pools. And that trait pool, your trait pool score for every trait score is your score in that pool. But if you have trait expertise from your profession, which previously gave you advantage on those trait checks, it instead gives you 1 extra die in that trait pool. So, for example, if you're a soldier, you'll get 1 extra 1 in power and courage, and mark that as a number of d20 dice. And the way that a trait pool works is at any point, for any roll, and you can choose after you roll it to say, I would like to re-roll this using one of my trait pool points. And you can add that. So you could use it, apply it to talents, you could apply it to hit, you could apply it to a trait check if somebody's trying to give you a condition, you can do it to whatever, and you can roll before you decide. However, you no longer are going to get advantage on trait checks by default. And so you are nor initiative or anything like that. And so you're giving up some of the default boons you get from your class to give you the flexibility to roll this separately. You are going to get only 1 of these trait pools back per quick rest.
And they're only applying to the things you have expertise in?
No, they will apply to anything that trait applies to. So for example, if you have power, if you have 3 trait pools for power, you can apply any one of those d20s to hit that involves a melee weapon where you'd add your power. You can apply that to an athletics brawn check that would be power based. You can apply it to a trait check. Like if I ask you to roll me power checks, you can add in any number of those dice, giving you advantage. You can do that however you'd like, but it has to be a roll that applies that trait score to it.
Okay.
Does that make sense
to be honest,
everybody?
I'm still a little bit lost, so I will just wait and see how other people do it, and then I think I'll figure it out.
Basically, you don't get to use it all the time. You get to use it a limited number of times. However, instead, it can apply to more things like attack rolls and such. So basically, it can do more powerful things but less times, and then it refreshes slowly.
Yeah, I'll post the picture of it here, the picture of the variant rules, just a screenshot of what that looks like here in the miserable chat for you guys, so you can read it if you'd like. But this is how it sort of works. And so we'll try it out. We'll see how it feels. The intent of this, again, is to give you more flexibility in how your trait score aids you. And my concern right now is that it might be too good because you might get too many of them. Which is a very me concern to have that I feel like usually isn't a big deal. But we're going to test it.
I feel like my instinct was that this was a dramatic reduction in the amount of things that we get to do. So
yeah, there's the trade. So we'll find out together.
Yeah, I'm also in the this will probably turn out badly camp.
I think my one thought is your ability to choose to roll this after you
That seems
make a
too
roll will help.
powerful.
So yeah, I think it'll help with the amount of time it takes you guys to
That's
resolve
true.
if you
That
wanna
has
roll
a
it.
time of resolution that makes it much more powerful.
Yeah, it's true. But we'll find out. We'll find out. Like I said, we'll find out together. It's basically you saying like, my finesse check, my finesse score says this should be going well for me, and it's not. I'm going to use my finesse to make this go well for me. Is sort of the idea. We are still playing with the diagonal movement rules.
Yep.
We're still going to roll with the slot initiative. We are not yet going to do the talent variant, and we're going to keep using the same dying rule set. And we are also playing with the player rendable armor rule as well. Yeah. Any additional concerns or questions? Because we're throwing a lot of variant rules at you guys now, because you guys are my the group I GM for, so I can throw a lot of variant rules at you guys to test things. So thank you. But any other questions about those rules?
No.
Okay. Otherwise, you guys want 5 minutes, and then we'll. Oh, we've got. Never mind. We've got 15 minutes until the fire drill. Natalie, is that still the case, or have you found a way around that?
I'm currently hiding in my friend's room, so we're good.
Okay, got it.
Nice.
In that case, do you guys want to take 5 minutes, and
Sure.
come back in 5, and then we'll start up your next lives?
sounds good.
Yeah.
Okay,
Good to me.
cool. I'll see you guys in 5.
Cool.
Hello.
Hi.
This will be fun. You're a soldier now.
Yes.
Does that mean you want the torch?
No, because well, I'll take it for now, but I'm a spear soldier.
Okay. So you need
So
not
I
to
want
up
the-
at the end.
So I want the spear that we have
Yeah.
eventually.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Got
My
it.
goal
Well,
is to stand in front of the group, and I have 2 reactions, and I want no one else to get near us.
Got it. Okay. Great. I'm gonna need to.
I like this idea. Let's see if it works.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can push people away, and if I push people away where they're in melee range of someone else, then they can use their reaction to attack that person. And I also get to deal damage if I push them away.
Mhm.
Because yeah, I also can just attack them if they come into my range as well, in case I don't want to push them for some reason. You know.
Awesome. Who's gonna hold the torch then? I think the only person who doesn't need their hands up by default is Othris.
Yeah, I can take the torch.
Okay. Then I'm gonna set your head into glow. Okay. Cool. Great. Is everybody back?
Yep, I'm here.
Okay. Do we got a Brandonius? I think not yet then. Okay. We are missing only our thespian friend, and then we're good to go. Are you guys, do you know what route you're going down? Is that something you guys all have, are in agreement on, or is that something you want to talk about?
I don't remember where the cloud is.
I have no opinions.
Fair enough. Okay. No opinions, and don't remember.
I'm going to assume Brandonius remembers.
Well, one route took you to the temple, one route takes you to the bathhouse, and the rest takes you to the city. If that's helpful for jogging your memory, that's all I'll give. Brandonius, are you back?
I think it's.
Thought I heard you. Nope, maybe not. Sorry, Maya, go for it.
I remember we haven't made much progress on the bathhouse, so I know it's probably not there. I think it might have been the top. So it's either the city or the temple, but I don't remember. It could be the temple, but I think it's the temple because I'm not sure how we get to it in the city. Like, I can't remember a general location we could go to. But that doesn't mean it can't be it. It just, that's my, like, instinct.
Mm-hmm.
See, I was gonna say it's the bathhouse because is that why we haven't made progress?
I mean, we can go there. Like, we don't need to do the cloud.
It's true. Yeah.
I genuinely just don't know. So
Okay. So no current agreement yet on which route you guys want to take. And we have Brandonius the thespian. Are you back?
I am.
Okay. They were trying to
Please
talk
have
about
answers.
which route the cloud was down. Do you happen to remember?
This way.
Okay. Great. Well, in that case, we are gonna.
We
open
defeated
up.
the cloud. We got
Yeah,
past
you
the
don't-
cloud and we got to the little spore guys on the other side.
Yep. I remember that. Do you? Let me see. Let's get it. Let me pull up the level. Okay. So you guys are in the cage. You are shoved into the cage by your guards carrying the little meat hooks that they tend to carry. And as they gesture for you to get back there into the cage, I'm just gonna clean up this map, which is covered apparently in undead.
Look, I just have a question why meat hooks are standard issue.
They're not standard issue, which actually makes this worse.
Yeah, it's even more concerning. It's like, why'd you all go out and buy matching ones?
Yeah, it's a little weird, isn't it? So we find you guys in this cage. Can you all see? Just make sure that first, that I didn't fail to give anybody vision on their token.
Yeah,
Yes, just not as much as I'd like.
Great. Okay. In that case, you are all gestured into the cage. The guard gives you the standard issue response. As they're pushing into the cage, one of the guards mutters to the other one, "Do you think that that moth will come back?" And the other one goes, "No, I don't think we worry about that moth. I think we worry about the next moths." And then they turn back to you guys and go, "Right, into the cage." Gesture, push you all kind of jostlingly into the cage there. He goes, "You've committed the most egregious of sins: murder without artist sanction, robbery out of wedlock, assaulting a guild lord, digging, committing trade within city limits. Your punishment is death, to be meted out by the Dread Pits of the nameless city of Teko Aua. Your names and guild rank have been stripped from you, as is your right. You've been given a weapon. If you manage to escape the Dread Pits, you'll be instated into the Adventurers Guild with a middling rank and given a name. Though the gods have forsaken this pit, may they have mercy upon you." And then the cage begins lowering with this chain screeching as your small prison lurches the depths below.
I say, and also with you.
Oh my god, no!
Below you lies a pulsating mass of rising flesh, entangled in ruinous buildings. Red lights begin to shimmer from pulsating living tunnels as the mob beneath you awakens to feed. As you are descending to the pit, I need a brief description of each of you, if you'll recall. So, if you could go ahead, we'll start with, I'm going to start with Angus. Angus the Second.
Well, I definitely act like any of my other, 19-year-old brethren, but I am very visibly 40-ish.
Okay, great.
It would have been so funny for you to say 20.
Yeah.
Okay,
I have a secret.
very visibly.
Before I was a firefighter, I was in high school.
And then what's your unique trait about you, other than being visibly older than the others? I'll take that for your physical trait, but what's the unique thing about Angus the Second?
Oh, I definitely act like I'm 19.
Okay.
Yeet.
Question on this. What kind of fatebound are you?
I have rot abilities.
Rot abilities. Okay, I'm glad you picked rot. May I offer you the weirdest kind of fatebound you could be?
What does that mean?
In the Olginyar culture, unfortunately for me, they have decided, culturally, there is a type of cheese that they make from a fungus that is a rotting cheese.
Oh, are you asking me to be a blue cheese fatebound?
That is, I'm asking if you want to be. You do not have to.
Oh my god, yes, because Madison gives me shit every day for liking blue cheese, because she hates it.
The two previous cheesebound we've seen have one of them had their natural fatebound weapon took the form of a cheese knife, and the other one just had a giant sword made of cheese. Do you have a preference?
So you know how the knives that they use when they cut open the big fucking wheels of Parmesan, those weird little hook knife things?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have a long sword that looks kind of like that.
Okay, perfect. Great. So you are a cheesebound. You can vaguely smell like cheese all the time. This is a primary export of your culture. But yeah. Okay, great. So I've got that noted. Brandonius the Thespian. Let's get some details on Brandonius the Thespian.
Brandonius the Thespian is a hulking mass of a man. He is, 6'7", 6'8", 340 pounds of just raw muscle. with the highest and squeakiest voice.
Oh my god, this is so good.
Brandonius the Thespian is the owner of the local non-profit theater and theater company, which specializes in jukebox musicals, which are his favorite type of performance. His most recent play included an injury to his lead ballerina, and it was tragic. And he replaced that ballerina in the closing night show himself. Unfortunately, a visitor to the town was viewing the play and gave Brandonius a tip for how moving his dance was. Commerce within the city limits. Resigned to his fate, Brandonius the Thespian now descends into the pit.
I love him. I can't wait to kill him. Othris.
Okay, so for physical trait, she is the hold on, what's the actual? A dust devil, Sunfolk. And so she has this like kind of cracked and multicolored, like mottled skin, as if being formed of like the earth itself.
Awesome.
And then, like trait-wise, she's a historian of Old Olam culture and got arrested for digging after finding a site of historical relevance. And she started looking for like artifacts and things, and it wound up being digging.
Okay, can I immediately have you roll me a history check?
He did ask it as a question.
Yeah.
You can say no.
I
feel
have
like bad things can't come from that.
I have history specific. Do you want it?
Yes, I do. History specific for Old Olam?
Yeah.
Sick. Okay. Great. I'm still waiting. Oh, there we go. It took a second to populate on my end. Okay, you rolled a 23 history. You know for a fact that when the guard says you were being sentenced to the nameless city of Teko Aua, this cannot be Teko Aua. Teko Aua is like, I don't know, like 50 miles to the northwest of here. Maybe 20. It's definitely not here. And so
Okay,
you
great.
are positive that's not what it is. You also, with a 23, I will give you from the historical record, there's only one other city said to be in this region, which is the city of Sin, Teko Aua, which is the city that is among the old Olam records that you've seen said to be a city that fell into worship of demons and collapsed under the weight of its own sin. You collected that information from digging up relics at the border of Teko Aua, which is very legal to go to, which is would have easily gotten you arrested. In addition to your digging, if you're okay with that ad.
Yeah, of course.
Great. Okay. In that case, yeah, you are definitely sure this is not the nameless city of Teko Aua, and the guard is wrong. I don't know if you want to correct him, but he's definitely wrong.
I mean, I have nothing to lose, so can I?
Yeah, absolutely. He'll blink at you twice and go, look, it's a nameless city. Doesn't matter what's called. It's the nameless city.
Then why does it have a name?
I thought Teko Aua was just like a made-up word. He just stares at you.
Good.
I think it's... All right. Well, you've been sentenced to death through the nameless city of Teko... What? What was that? Nothing? The nameless... Whatever the nameless city is. Teko Aua? That still sounds like a made-up word. What? You've been sentenced to the nameless city. Get in the cage. Yaquilla.
Connor, you did delete our arrow.
The last of the Yaquillas for now. I guess until you get to Y. Yeah, Yaquilla.
Connor, the arrow is gone.
The what?
The arrow.
Oh, I didn't delete the arrow. At least not intentionally. I'll fix that now. In the meantime, Yaquilla, yeah, if you could. Oh, we lost Yaquilla?
So, Yaquilla.
No, we got her.
So, he's like an old, grizzled, like mercenary, like commander guy. like gray hair, gray beard. I mean, basically what you see in this portrait here. Except, yeah. So basically what happened is he was on a contract. And he killed some people on that contract, and the contract was deemed an invalid contract.
Okay.
So then it just became murder, and not like sanctioned murder. So.
Okay. Great. Question. Most assassins among the Olganyar are their cover is that they are an artisan or artist of some kind. Would you like to be an artist of some kind as well?
I mean,
You certainly don't have to be.
my character has smithing gadgeteer and social graces.
Ooh. Okay.
In addition to strategy and athletics brawn. So like, maybe they're like some kind of like blacksmith / like inventory person, I guess is their cover.
Okay. Awesome. So not war puppeteering then.
I mean, like, they probably can do that a little, but they're like more of a commander, like expert person. They're not the actual assassin-y thing.
Okay. Sounds good. Awesome. Great. Okay. So you four are pushed into the cages, and with a loud screech, the cage is lowered into the pit. I'm going to need initiative from all of you.
Can we please all sprint?
Yeah, I guess that's a
Please,
good question.
yes.
Are you all sprinting? And if so, which direction are you all sprinting? If you don't all know, then we're going to have to...
So I get to move at the beginning of combat automatically with my running start. So I would like to start running towards this one to poke it in the eye.
I will follow.
Okay. Okay, great.
Immediate, no questions, follow.
Okay, excellent.
How far can I move? I can move half my move speed, which is yay far.
Give me 1 second. Okay, I still need your initiatives then. Since you're gonna do that, I need your actual initiatives now for what order you're gonna go in.
Yeah.
Cool.
Oh.
Okay. Let me just, okay. So Brandonius, I've got Othris, I've got Angus, I need Aquila still. And then so far I've got one of you listed below the tonsil singer. But it will depend on what Othris rolls if you have a second one. Or Aquila rolls, sorry. For initiative.
What is initiative? It's finesse or courage?
Sorry, yeah, finesse or courage.
Okay.
But you no longer get advantage on these rolls by default.
Yeah.
Cool, great, okay.
I don't feel like re-rolling that.
Cool, sounds good. So only one of you has to go after the tonsil singers. Do you have any preference with who that is?
Not really.
I can go last because I can just hang back so there's less risk of me getting run up on. An attack.
Sounds good. In that case, I'm gonna leave the turn order how it is and say Brandonius, it's your turn.
Great. It's me. I begin running. One action. Two
Wait, we're going
action.
that way?
Well, I mean,
you-
the tunnel's right here, but
Why are you going there, Brandonius?
I'm going for combat.
I respect that.
I'm out for blood.
All right,
Angus, it's your turn.
I 100% follow.
Guess we're
blood.
doing this now.
Yeah, I don't really have a choice.
I mean, you guys could just run down the tunnel if you want.
I mean, I don't know these people, but I'd also rather fight with people I don't know than run away on my own.
Well,
Blood for the blood god. Skulls for the skull throne.
There is a skull throne. It is the skull throne of Ager, the Cannibal King, actually. If you're interested in learning more, consult your lore book.
It was a 40k reference. Nobody cares that much.
It is for me too. Aquila, it's your turn.
See, I care. I want to know.
No, you don't.
Thank you, Natalie.
Stop encouraging him.
Please keep encouraging me. Yakula, it's your turn.
I very much will. I like all the lore.
Why do I start with like? Oh no, that's my rendable. Okay,
It is.
I was
It's your rendable
confused for a
animal.
second. So I can move 10 to get here, and then I have 50 more, so I can get to right next to Angus.
Cool. Taunts and singers go. I'm just gonna roll this face up. Let's see if any of them get extra. Oh my gosh. Okay, well the one you are fighting does not get extra ones, but 2 other ones are gonna roll a d4 and get that many monsters. Oh, okay. Well, only one of them ends up rolling more than 1. So we are gonna get shambling ones popping out. And then it is Othris's turn.
Hello.
Yep. We got Othris. I was just waiting for Othris's turn. Othris is moving, so then we go to the shambling one. There's one shambling one right in front of Brandonius.
Is that both of your actions, Othris, or did you have one left that you could ranged attack with?
Oh, that's a good question.
You might be
Othris?
I have 3. Sorry, yeah, I was muted.
So that looked like it was like 40 feet of movement, Othris. So you
Was
may
it?
have
Okay,
one.
that's fine.
Yeah.
So I have 1 AP left.
Yeah.
I can work with that.
And maybe 20 feet of movement left also.
Yes, but also I don't want to get rushed because I'm really squishy.
Okay, cool. Okay, that is a 9 to hit mental. That will miss. And we are going to go to the shambling ones. The shambling ones are all basically running out after you guys, except for the one in front of Brandonius, who is right where it wants to be. It is going to try to attack Brandonius. And Brandonius, what is your physical defense?
12, I believe. Is that that doesn't have any relation to your proficiency, correct?
It is no, it does not.
Cool.
Brandonius, I've just rolled max damage on you with 2 attacks.
Wow.
Because life is pain. You are going to take 15 total damage from this shambling one,
I see.
who just did literally the maximum amount of thing they could do there. But then it is your turn.
Feels fake.
Yeah.
I'm gonna 5-foot adjust.
Okay.
Actually, no, I'm not gonna 5-foot adjust. I'm going to instead use my glide step for gliding strike.
Cool.
And I'm gonna do so against the eye.
Okay. The tonsils here.
Yeah.
Okay, great.
So let's see here. That's gonna be a D20 plus 5.
That'll hit.
Great. And so I get to add my finesse to this damage in addition to my power. Exciting news. So I'm gonna deal 5 damage only. Sad.
Okay.
But now I need it to make 4 levels of finesse checks
Sick. Sick.
as I give
That's
it 4
so
levels.
good.
4 levels of hemorrhage.
Sick.
Of
Okay.
hemorrhage plus, actually, because I do 2d6 hemorrhage per level.
It takes all 4.
Incredible. It's gonna take 8d6 of hemorrhage.
That's sort of its
on
turn.
turn.
Yeah.
I then
Hell
will
yeah.
take my boost action again. No, I'll take a body action to dodge.
Okay, great. Amazing. Angus, your turn.
Quote unquote sprint.
Okay.
Oh well, hold on. I get there in 1 move.
To me,
Yeah,
my
one
children.
move to the shambling one. Yeah.
Oh, sorry. To me, my children.
Hold on. I hate that a lot. Well, I might as well. We'll see how this turn goes. Plus 5. So this is the first to hit on the guy to the southwest. I get another d20.
Yep. That guy, that attack will miss. Are you using a trait point?
Oh,
trait pool to reroll, or?
No, hold on. I actually completely screwed up everything about this. Give me
Oh,
just a second. Hey, there we go. There's a crit.
There's a crit. Okay. This thing does have rendable armor. It's got 3.
Well,
would
so
you like to
I'm
rend it?
going turbo. Let's see. So now I get to throw a bunch of words at you guys. So, because I have boosted attack, I get 2 boosts on every attack. I have already used.
Normally, I'm going to totally be fine with it this time, but you do normally have to declare it before you roll to hit. What the boosts are.
Gotcha.
Just get them.
So I've already used last chance, which is what let me roll the second d20.
Okay.
I will then go ahead and have used boosted damage on the hit as my second boost.
Okay.
Which is going to take it from a d10 to a d12, and it will...
2d6. There's no d12.
You're right, 2d6, and because it's a crit, that'll max out at 2d6 plus power?
12 plus your power?
Plus...
Yep, and plus your fate.
Yeah, plus power, plus fate, plus heavy weapons mastery. So it'll go from a d12 to a...
2d6 to 2d8?
No, so it'll go 2d6,
20 damage.
We'll take it to 12. No, 2d6, then plus 2, then plus 2, then plus 1. So 17.
17. Okay, got it. Cool. Okay, awesome. Wait, did the heavy weapons mastery take it up 1 damage dice type, or plus 1 damage?
No, plus 1 damage.
I see. Got it. Cool. Okay, great. That was a move. That was a to hit. You have 1 more AP.
I suppose my other AP is just a dodge.
Okay, got it. Yaquilla, I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
Yaquilla, it is your turn.
So, yeah, I can move to there. I mean, technically, I get optimal use of my reactions if I stand here. But no, it won't move towards me. It has no reason to. Can I move here on top of this root structure?
I will allow it, but I will warn you that you're right at the edge of a cliff, and so it could. So if something could use the kick action on you, and it would succeed.
Where would I fall?
You'd fall 200 feet to the temple below you and die instantly.
Oh, that I see that gap there. I don't. Let's not do that.
Okay, you're welcome to stand there.
Flanking is worth falling 200 feet. I'm going to miss.
Okay.
Then I will attack again with my which deals more damage, my spirit shield. Well, I'm not used to having 2 distinct weapons. Oh no, I only have my shield right now, actually, because the spear I have not gone to, because we haven't gone down. Okay, so yeah, I'll dodge.
You have the
Sure.
hook in your other hand if you want.
Dodge. Yeah, you could try to hit with the other hand or dodge. So, if you dodge, we go to the tonsil singer. The tonsil singer immediately takes 8d6 damage. Is that separately? Okay.
I rolled
16,
them all individually.
24, 30 damage. Okay, got it. So it takes 30 damage. It's going to lose 1 level. And then it's going to, they're all going to scream again. And so none of them rolled extra. And so we just get 1 new tonsil singer, or 1 new shambling one from each of the tonsil singers.
Doesn't seem like this one has any room to make a new one.
It can plop out here. So there is space.
Fake news.
Fair enough. Othris, your turn.
Okay.
Also, I can't
That
see
was
the
not what I meant to
bar
do.
on the tonsil singer unless.
Oh,
that's
you cannot.
individual.
I apologize. Yeah, you should definitely be able to. So let me fix that. And I'll fix the name too.
Ah, good stuff.
Okay, so I have 2 AP. I will attack this guy. Or not, I guess.
An 11 will hit. It's mental.
Oh, will it? Awesome.
Ew.
You're hitting the shambling one or the tonsil singer?
I, in all of the long names, didn't see that there were 2. I only knew the tonsil singer existed, so I will attack the tonsil singer.
Okay,
That
got
is
it.
something I can respect.
Cool. Roll me damage then. Great. Okay. Awesome. It's down by about a third of a health. You've moved.
Yeah,
you've
and I have-
attacked.
I have 1
Yeah,
AP left, so I'll prep a dodge, I guess.
Cool. Sounds good. Shambling one's turn. So the main thing to resolve here is 5, 15. These guys running after you. 15, 20, 25. And cool. These guys all coming out of the woodwork. Okay. Just moving all these guys that you can't see mostly yet. Then the 2 next to you guys are going to try to attack. The one down here is going to try to attack Brandonius with 2 hits. What's your physical defense, Brandonius?
Physical defense is 12.
Okay, I get 1 hit on you and 1 miss. And then the other one fails to hit both of the other 2 of you. So Brandonius, you take 6 damage, and that's it from between all 3 of you.
Oh wait, actually, hold on. I dodge.
Oh yeah, you dodge. Great. It misses. Take no damage. And then it's your turn.
All right. Step 1, I'm going to need this guy right here to make 4 checks against hemorrhage.
Right. Great. What's the check DC?
DC 14.
14. It takes 3 levels of hemorrhage.
Incredible. And now I'm going to use Blade Wash. And so all enemies around me need to make a DC 14 power check.
Okay. Or what?
Or they take full damage. Otherwise, they take half.
They've all failed. They are all take full
Incredible.
damage.
So kind of, I'm going clockwise here. So 6, 8, 5.
Cool. Sounds good. Awesome.
And then I'll dodge.
Okay, great. Beautiful. Angus.
I was really well equipped for this fight.
Yeah, this is awesome.
Wait, why do I have 2 of these now?
Oh, well, sorry. Angus, your turn.
Well, I am going to try to just nuke this guy to the southeast, I suppose.
Okay, with your cheese knife.
Which I can try to swing twice with. Let me get used to this really quick. Okay, so I have 2 boosts every attack, and I have only chosen 2 boosts. They are last chance and boosted damage. So
Okay.
I'll be rolling double for crits, and I will be upping everything by damage dice every time I attack, pretty much.
Okay.
Let me make sure there's something else weird I can do, but that seems about right.
Cool. So you're always using last chance and boosted damage
Yeah, so...
for both of these. Okay, cool.
Does this 16
So, yes,
hit? Alright, cool. Let me roll the extra d20.
just in case. Nope. Okay,
Well-
so you hit.
And then, from hitting, I should get +1 damage. And it'll take it from a d10 to 2d6.
Yep. So 2d6 plus 5. What I need from you.
Yeah,
the fate
plus
only applies to
power
your
plus
first hit every
fate
round.
plus 1.
Yeah.
Alright.
Cool.
And that was only 1 attack. I'm gonna do the exact same thing again.
Yep. Great. Still hits.
So Angus, real quick, before you roll the damage there, I was going to suggest if you wanted to take a 5-foot boost to here, and then hit that guy, you wouldn't get both of your boosts, but this guy's about to bleed out, and also get attacked by Jaquilla.
Oh,
Yaquilla.
Connor, will you allow it?
I will allow it. You won't get your boosted damage.
Well, I have 2 boosts.
Yeah. Or okay. So then you. Oh. Well, I won't allow you to replace boosted damage because you already know you're gonna hit. No, actually, I'd allow you to replace last chance or boosted damage, so you could do either one. Turn either
I'm
one.
gonna do last chance just because.
Yeah.
Get that
Cool.
sweet crit.
Nothing
Cool.
happens.
Sounds good. Yep.
Cool.
But you do a
It still
D10
hits. Whatever.
+3. Yep.
D20. All right, there you go.
Okay. Sounds good.
Cool.
And then it's Jaquilla's turn. Oh, and you don't get a dodge this time because you still have your P on you. Cool.
I'm gonna hit it. And then my damage is... Do you add power to damage, right?
You do.
Okay. This damage is so low. How do people deal with this?
Okay, you rolled 3 to hit, 3 damage.
Yeah, and then that's my 8 is my next to hit, and that probably misses. So I'll not bother roll.
Okay, sounds good. Okay, then we'll go to the Tonsil Singer's turn, so they're gonna roll to potentially summon something.
They take 19 damage.
All right, 19 damage for that guy, and let's see what happens for their potential summoning. I got one more getting a D4, guys, but it's still not the one you guys are fighting, so I still don't get a boost to them. So we're getting one new one per, and second one off this guy, and then here we get one more spilling out right around the edge here.
Get off the edge.
That's all of them. This guy will drop to 2 hemorrhage, and we go to Othris. Othris, it's your turn.
All right. I'm just gonna attack the tonsil singer.
Okay.
And whatever's in front of it, is that another tonsil singer?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, so I'll attack those 2.
Okay, awesome.
Both of those should hit.
Whoops, I was muted and thought I was not.
Yep.
Those both will hit.
Oh boy, what a smite.
And awesome. Okay, great. That was one attack. You could do it again. I will note the top Tonsil Singer does have 3 levels of hemorrhage and is about to take 66 damage. It has 6 health, so it cannot not die now.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I will attack the one. I will attack the one next to it as opposed to in front of it then, because that guy's
Excuse
dying
me.
anyway.
So that one that spawned within my range.
Yeah.
If we look at my reaction, so pushback says something has to move within 5 feet of me from further away. However, spear point. Oh no, I'm not wielding a spear. No, never mind. Ignore that.
Still or no?
No. Because I have to have a shield and spear for that. I don't have a spear yet. So all of my abilities that are actually useful are completely neutered.
That is a bummer. However, I will note you can still kick this thing normally on your turn, and you could.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah. Okay, so Natalie, Othris is going to attack the bottom 2 now. The first one misses, the second one hits, so I'll take the hit against the Tonsil Singer. So left to right. And then another 14 damage. Awesome. Shambling ones. Okay, I got 3 shambling ones on you guys. This one immediately dies. So I got 2 shambling ones on you guys. I'm going to have one make an attack against...
He withered under the limelight!
Angus, and then against, so both of those will hit. So I get against Angus, I got a 9 damage dealt to you.
Wow.
And then
I can't
I get
believe
6.
you would do this to me.
Brandonius, I get 6 damage against you.
I dodge.
Yeah, roll me your dodge. Okay. 5 turns that into a 12. Does a 12 still hit you?
Meet to beat.
Okay, then I do still get 6 damage on you.
Boo.
Okay.
The worst.
I rolled really well though, and the other one, Jaquilla, will hit you twice. Do you have a dodge? You have it on your token, but I don't think you. I think you actually used that all to hit, or did you dodge? Jaquilla.
I attacked, and then I didn't use my last action, so let's say I dodged, yeah.
Okay, got it. In that case, roll me a dodge, because I got 2 attacks that hit you. And what's your physical defense?
My physical defense is, I believe 14.
14. Okay, so that 4 will make the first one miss, the second one will still hit. So you'll take 5 damage.
14. I'm sorry, I'm trying to double check why it's a 4. Oh no, it is a 13. It is a 13.
13. Okay, then I do hit you still. So you'll take 5.
Because the plus 1 is if I'm holding a spear and a shield.
That's a bummer. Okay, so you'll take a total of 9 damage from this guy.
Okay, so...
In 2 attacks. And then we go to Brandonius. Brandonius' turn.
'Tis I. I will take a 5-foot boost to here,
Okay.
and I will blade wash. Everyone needs to make a power check.
Okay. I got 3 successes that time, so I'm going to half all 3
They
of
take
them.
half.
Yep. So they
I'll
do
do it
split the
again.
damage. Great. Okay. It's me again.
Yep.
I got 1 success. The tonsil singer failed. Both shambling ones succeeded. Both the other ones failed. So, or sorry, the tonsil singer failed. The other 2 succeeded. That's what I meant.
Great.
Okay, got it. And then okay, cool. And that's your turn.
Yep.
Okay, Angus, your turn.
Okay. Let's see. I'll use one of my boosts and then also my crit boost to roll against. So 5 foot adjusting and then also rolling against this dude to the southeast.
Okay.
Dun, 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 dun,
Are you doing a boosted damage or the lucky break or last chance?
Lucky break or last chance? Sorry.
Yeah. Cool. That was my fault, not yours.
So that is
okay.
d20 plus 5 plus 1, and then thank God
RIP.
I get.
But you might with. Do you have criticality?
Yes.
Cool. Okay, so you hit on a 19 or a 20, but not a 2. You do miss with that first attack.
Why am I even trying?
All
right. I suppose.
You want to roll again?
Yeah, we'll swing at the other guy with. What's it called?
You just swing at the shambling one now.
No, same guy I was going for before.
Okay. Cool.
And this is going to be with last chance and boosted damage.
Cool.
So.
That will hit, but you should still roll last chance.
All right.
Okay.
It's just a hit, and we'll get 2d6
Plus 5.
plus 2 plus 2 plus 1. Cool.
Cool.
Go.
Awesome.
There's a good chance we kill him.
There is.
That is a whole time.
Yeah. Yaquilla, your turn.
Well, I'm kind of not able to hit the tonsil singer, which is unfortunate. Also, I haven't really been looking behind us, so I'm sure I'm scared of what.
Fair.
The nearest one is like here.
Yeah, that's fair, but that's gonna get closer soon, and they get dangerous when they're in hordes, and they're gonna be in hordes, and it'll be all scary.
Yeah, I'll finish this guy on my next turn. If you just want to kick this guy into the pit and
Who
start running.
decided we were fighting anyway?
The guy that's
Anyway,
about to finish the tonsil singer.
I will kick the guy into the pit.
Okay.
So that's just against my check DC, isn't it?
Yes.
14.
I rolled a nat 20 on the first attempt, so it doesn't move at all. But that was 1 leg action for you, so you do have 2 more EP. You can try again.
What if I kick it again?
You want to try?
Yeah. because I could run away, but I could also just kick it again.
What is your check DC?
14.
It failed. So it goes
Yes.
falling into the pit.
No.
Great. Okay. Tonsil Singer. It's going to take 46 damage immediately. And then, great. Okay, it has 2 health left.
Boo.
So we'll almost definitely die at the start of his next turn by default. However, it might summon a whole bunch of shambling ones. Let's find out. Nope. Boo. Yeah. Just a normal one shambling one. Okay. Let me see. Oh, I missed on these guys' turns to have them all move after you guys. I completely forgot about that. My apologies. I have a whole bunch of these. Got 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. 10, 15, 20, 25. I got all kinds of stuff going on back here that I completely forgot about.
I'm so scared. This is terrifying.
It's
5, 10,
fine. Everybody can flee on this turn, and I'll finish the little guy off here. It'll be great.
You could.
Were you gonna say we could jump?
No, I wasn't going to say that at all. I was just saying you could do that. Yeah. Okay. That's the Tonsil Singer's turn. It is now Othris's turn. Othris, there's a guy 10 feet or 15 feet behind you now.
I am going to attack the leftmost. It's not a tonsil singer. I forget what it's called. And the one behind me.
Cool. Quick note, just because I'd messed this up, I failed to have the shambling ones move on their turn, and I've just fixed that, but that means that this guy is going to go immediately after you, just so you know. Because
I mean, even if I attack just that guy, I can't take him out, so I may as well stick with what I'm planning to do.
Yeah, for sure. I just wanted to be transparent on what was about to happen.
I appreciate it.
Cool. Okay, you're hitting the top guy and then the one down here?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Awesome. They both hit? Okay. 16 and 10. Cool.
Okay, let's do that again.
Okay. 16 hits and 7 misses. You hit the top guy. Cool. Okay, awesome.
All right.
Shambling one's turns. So I've got the 2 guys on you all. So I'm going to have one attack against Angus and one against Brandonius. Both those hit. So Angus, you're going to get 9 damage again. And Brandonius, you get 5. And then I'm going to get 1 attack against Shaquilla and then another attack against Brandonius. Those both miss from the shambling one to the right of you guys. This one is going to come running up, and it is only going to have 1 attack against Othris. And it will hit with a bite. So Othris, you take 5 damage. 20, and then this one's going to cut to here. 15. Okay. And then we've got these guys coming around the corner. Oh, these guys actually merge. I missed that.
I don't like merges.
I do. I love them. Okay, give me
that
1
triggers
sec.
an attack of opportunity, but it moved in my range.
Oh, cool. Awesome. Okay. That sounds great. Okay. That guy is gone because he got merged. And then these guys are coming down. Cool. So that will hit the guy directly above you?
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay. That is all of their turns. We then go to Brandonius the Thespian.
Great. I'm going to take 1. I'm going to do a... I mean, are you guys good with just running at this point?
Absolutely.
Great. Then I'm going to go ahead and tank these attacks of opportunity for everybody. Because I'm a gentleman like that. And I run up to here.
They all get advantage, disadvantage. Are you just running? You're not even... Okay, great.
Tonsil Singer's going to take 2 damage on its next turn.
Yeah, but you don't have a trophy from it.
Do I need a trophy?
You don't? No, not at all. You're totally fine. You don't at all.
I kick this one.
Great. You're gonna kick it?
Yeah, I kick him to push him off. I Sparta kick him.
It fails. It's gone.
Nice.
I give this one 4 things of hemorrhage.
Jesus Christ.
Someone seems mad.
Yeah,
One has overtaken me.
It takes 2.
All right.
Great. I'm going to as well go ahead and stab him.
The one on the left?
Yeah.
Okay, great. Okay. That hits. Brandonius is not okay. Great.
I rage out with this shank and just start stabbing him as I like cut him open. Like
Angus, it is your turn. I like how that was max damage too.
I think we're gonna try to kill the guy to my south.
Oh, I think he's gonna die with the 4
2 hemorrhage.
dice of
okay.
hemorrhage.
So
he's
is
gonna
there any
take.
point in me hanging out, or should I just run?
Nah, I'll take the stuff and run after you guys. I'm the fastest anyways. If you want to get up there and like help keep everyone from dying.
All right. Disengage, run, and then hey, look at this loser. He's right in range.
Yep.
This
it
is looking to be a much shorter set of characters than I think any of us
Connor,
anticipated.
does a
I was
20?
thinking the same thing.
Connor, does a 25 hit?
It does.
Oh, the 19 already critted. So
It did. I'll just delete it if you're okay with that.
that'll be 17 max. So
Yeah, it's totally dead. It had 9 health.
Cool. So
Okay.
yeah, that's my turn.
Okay, Jacola, your turn.
So, is the tonsil singer dead?
It will die on its turn, unless no, it has to die on its turn. So yes,
Okay.
it will die on its turn.
Well, Brandonius, grab that tongue. It looks valuable. Take some of its viscera.
Ooh.
Will do.
Thank you.
I will tear the blood and guts from my foe.
Perfect.
God damn it.
Thank you for that description, Brandonius.
Love it. Okay.
I'm going to attack this guy here with my shield.
Okay.
And yeah.
That'll hit.
And I do tiny damage because not a fate bound anymore.
Yep.
But I promise it'll be better in the future. Also, what's my health at for other people?
Your health app for other people?
My health. So when you look at my health bar, what does it say? Because for me it says 65 or 65, and but that's not actually what it is.
No, I do have your actual health. It's
yeah,
you have
That's
lost
roll
it.
20 then.
Mine
Yeah,
is also
it's
doing
roll 20.
20 things.
Angus, yours is also lower. So yeah.
Yep.
Cool. So you've moved, you've attacked. I think you have one more to hit. If you'd like, Yakula. With a torch.
Oh, I could just see that massive horde coming around the corner.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Do you want to dodge instead of attack? With your last AP? Maya?
I mean, I already made the attack, so I feel bad walking that back.
No, you have an extra AP. You've moved.
Oh,
and you have attacked once.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I would just be punching, which isn't that effective. So yeah, I would totally like to dodge.
Okay, sounds good. In that case,
But I have a
Yeah.
question. How many reactions can you expend per other person's turn?
it does not matter. You just have,
Okay,
your
got it.
reactions are all triggered by certain things. So yeah.
Got it. But you can't do 2 in reaction to the same event, correct?
Correct. Exactly. The tonsil singer's turn. It's going to take 2d6 damage and die. Brandonius. So it will wither away. The other 3, I'm still going to roll 3d6 for, and they do not successfully create more than More than one. So that is all the tonsil singer's turns. Yeah, as it withers away, it leaves behind a tongue. Othris, it is your turn.
Okay. I'm gonna go after the one, right by me. So. I'm definitely not doing this on my phone as I'm walking back to my room. Absolutely not.
For you?
No, I got it. It's just slightly slower.
Wow, cool. It does not hit. You missed.
Okay, I'll try again.
Okay.
Does anyone have that soldier reaction thing?
Aquila does.
I do.
All soldiers.
Yeah, I mean,
Yours.
so
You could add it to Othris's first turn, if you'd like.
I could add 2, but my goal is more so to use my defensive abilities to prevent those that are coming towards us from actually reaching us.
Yeah, no, go with that. I can
Actually,
hit.
no. I need a spear and shield to do those, and I don't have that, so I can't do them. Never mind. Yeah, courageous command. You get a +2 to that first one.
Okay.
In that case, Othris, you hit twice.
I can work with that.
Awesome. Okay, cool. Great. It's not looking great. It is then the shambling one's turns.
Oh no, it still
those
takes
were-
21 more
those were-
damage.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Yeah, it takes more damage.
Oh, it dies. Okay.
You
Well,
just
it is now
eviscerated this poor thing's mind.
It is now shambling one's turns. Brandonius, this guy takes 46 damage immediately. He also dies. So we now have guys coming in from the north, and that is it. I'm gonna have 5, 10, 15, 20. So this guy can get up to Aquila. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I can get one guy to there. But ultimately, I believe that is the end of the train for these guys. So only one can actually get up to hit you guys. And it is going to go after 2 attacks against Aquila. And one missed and one critically hit, so Aquila, you will take 6 damage.
People, come on. Don't want to take damage.
But you did defeat that guy otherwise. Or you did, that's the only thing that they're able to do. There's a huge horde of these guys coming right after you, but that
Yeah, I
is
can see that.
all of their turns. So we get to Brandonius.
Great. I delay my turn until after Jaquilla.
Okay, got it. Angus, it's your turn.
All right, 5 foot to boost number 1. Boost number 2 will be the. Just try to get more. Boost number 2 will be the crit fish.
I feel like everybody could just run at this point.
Oh well, where are we going?
Down the only tunnel that's not blocked by a horde of monsters.
Yes,
Fair
please.
enough. Never mind. I will.
But you'd have to delay until after Jaquilla because you can't get through those diagonals.
No, you can get through there.
Oh, you can climb through this area?
Yeah, the bones.
Yeah.
They're not.
Oh,
They're
cool.
fine.
Okay.
Oh, I thought those were like tall, like a wall or something.
No, they're like
Cool.
rolling tiles.
The part you can't.
Run!
Yeah.
You are 1 away, but you are okay. Aquila, it is your turn.
So
You could get there, but only by provoking an attack of opportunity. Or you can move less.
think I think it's probably worth taking the attack of opportunity.
Okay. In that case, Aquila, you are able to escape, and
Yeah.
It misses you.
Yeah. Never punish.
Brandoni, it's your turn.
Great. I pick up the tongue.
Great. You have
begin.
the tongue of a tonsil singer. You're not sure what that's good for, but it's got to be good for something, right?
Surely.
Sure.
Can I run to here? No,
Yep.
that's not letting me in that space. Okay, it is. Okay.
Yeah.
Great. I make it to there.
Okay. And then
And I will dodge.
Okay, great. Tonsil Singers, I'm not going to roll them because literally it's this horde in front of you. Anything behind them would take too long to get to you. So we got Orpheus' turn.
Flee, child, flee!
Yeah.
Yes, flee from the monsters. They are coming. I've seen ones like this before, and they will not stop until you have joined their legion unending. Minecraft zombie noises.
Yeah.
Disrespect your surroundings.
Roger.
Shambling ones. So I've got these guys coming up to you and making an attack. 2 attacks on you, Brandonius.
Okay, so that's my full movement. Does that count as jumping down, or is it right on the edge?
You're totally good. You and Uquil have made it. We just got Angus 5 feet away and Brandonius left. So Brandonius, this is going to be 1 hit and 1 miss. You can use a reaction to dodge, but the Shambling Horde is right behind it. So, yeah. Take 7 damage. And then the Horde is going to move up. And, Brandonius, this is much worse than a normal guy now. I need you to make me 4 power checks against 4 levels of pin.
Oh no.
God, are we seriously gonna die?
This is the last thing we needed right now.
He has the tongue too.
He does have the tongue.
It's not like we can just abandon him and trade this into the Aku Aku and then go.
Oh, and it's grabbing me, so it's made at 1x disadvantage. I guess does that mean that I get 1x advantage?
It's attempting to grab you. Oh, you get advantage against being grabbed?
Well, so it says reactions made to grab or attack. Okay, never mind.
How big is it?
I see. So you are going to, Brandonius, you are going to take 3 levels of pin.
I see. I'm going to use 2 of my finesse rerolls.
You do not, it's only power rerolls.
Or power rerolls.
It's a power check, so you have to use power rerolls.
Sure.
If you have power to reroll.
I have.
Can you get a single arm free?
So I have 2 power. I have +2 to power, so that means I have 2 rerolls, right?
Correct.
That's what we're saying. Okay.
Exactly does. Yep.
Great. They're worse.
They are worse. I'm sorry. You
Incredible.
take 3 pin. You are moved into the inside of this thing.
Well, I die.
You are in trouble. That is its turn, and then the shambling ones are moving up.
Is there any
I was
way
unaware that there was a possibility that it could turn into a bigger, more powerful monster.
Do you not remember that? It's happened before to you guys.
It has, yeah. On like our very first eyes, but
I don't
like
think you guys have experienced it pinning you though, because that is much worse.
No.
Angus,
I don't think we have.
You see this happen, Angus.
Can I see the trophy on the ground somewhere?
No, the trophy was in I don't know, Brandonius, you dropped the trophy?
No, I'm gonna try to escape.
Okay.
And picking it up would be a pain in the ass.
Got it. Okay. Then Angus, it goes into the horde with Brandonius the Thespian.
Crap, I need glasses. I will move up to here and wait.
Okay. Got it. Uquila's gone. Brandonius, it's your turn. At the start of your turn, you're going to take 2d8 damage for being swallowed by the horde. You take 12 damage from the horde's crushing. But then it's your turn.
Right. So I don't think I can do actually anything because I have no ability to use arms or
no arms.
Yeah, body checks to get out of pin, you can still make.
If you can get to the point where you can use one arm and you can just chuck the trophy a little bit, we can make it work. And then we'll all die, and it'll be great.
Oh, actually, that's fun. Okay, so I'm gonna try to escape.
Okay.
I was so excited about this character concept.
I'll
This
make
is
that
so
work.
cool.
Don't
You
worry,
can
we'll
just
still
that-
be, we'll
the
be excited
back
about them again in
again.
20 minutes.
You can just say, "Oh wow, I happen to have an identical character. That identical things happen to them. That's
I feel like
crazy."
I feel like the
Probably
creature
will,
should have
'cause
a
I
red
got-
skull.
I really
Or at
like
least should have
my-
had a red skull when we fought it 2 levels ago.
Yeah, that's true.
I would agree on
Definitely.
that one.
Well,
Connor!
this creature alone is not Red Skull. It's the overall combat.
I feel doubt.
Isn't that worse?
You could definitely take on this thing all by itself. If it was just this thing and you were at full health, you'd have been fine. Brandonius, you do free and arm
But
now.
it was not that thing, and it was a 1v everyone, and yeah.
Brandonius, at the end of your turn, you'll drop another one, so you're at 1 pin only. I do have that you should have taken 12 damage, and your health bar is the same on my end. I don't know if that's just on me.
I didn't hear what you said as the
Got it.
number. Question: Did
Yeah.
my dodge do anything for me? Against any
You
of
know,
this?
dodge does not help with this sort of a check, but I think it should. I'm okay with you having applied it to one of the pins, with the possibility of you having add a d6 to that. I'm okay with that.
No.
You added a 1. Is a 1 enough to get any of your bad, like your first roll to a good?
I rolled a. It would make one of them instead of a 14, a 15.
No, I needed a 16. So not quite. Okay. Tonsil Singer's just going to summon. Othrys is gone. Shambling ones are going to come charging. So Angus, one's coming up to you.
Fine.
And it's going to hit you twice. For a total of 13 damage.
Alright, cool.
This other one is going to continue to shamble up towards Angus, and then other ones are coming in behind. And that is all of their turn. Angus, it's your turn.
I delay my turn until Brandon's.
Okay. Yukula's gone. Brandonius, it's your turn. You are going to take some damage at the start of your turn. You are going to take 8 damage at the start of your turn from being
I'm not
crushed by this
dead.
thing. But you are not dead. And then it's your turn.
Just throw
Great.
the trophy.
I'm gonna take a disengage action,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna prepare an action that as soon as I am free of pin, I sprint into the thing, and I just make it because he
Yeah.
moved closer.
Yeah, that does work. Great.
Okay, as soon as
so,
that happens, I follow him into the hole.
They get briefly distracted by Angus standing nearby, and I'm just like, time to bolt.
Yeah. I just hear someone whoosh past me, and I'm like, well, I might as well follow that.
Nothing went wrong.
Literally
Nothing went wrong at all.
Literally amazing that worked.
Taste of the
Hey,
century.
so
Yeah.
God damn it! I'm trying to make a grad school.
This was a
joke out of
choice,
this.
guys.
I'm thrilled.
This was an important choice because I don't remember what this gives us, but it gives us something.
It's lower point.
This is playing in Brandon,
Oh.
the thespian's head.
Was that High School
Uh,
Musical?
The second one.
God damn it!
You guys come out into the canals.
Oh no, there's the thing.
There could be a thing. but
okay,
we could
we-
just
I
not
looked at
activate
the
it.
corridor and I don't see a thing. I think we're safe for now, maybe.
Meta, we know where this is relative to the other, God, what do you call the tunnel out of the top level?
Yeah, so if we go up this ladder here, it'll take us to the deer. So I recommend we take a 10-minute rest here and heal.
There, you do not see anything in this canal. You come out into a long canal here that appears to have nothing in it. You do see a ladder down here at the end of, or part way down the canal, right
That
before a little canal entrance.
100% works for me.
But you're taking a
Hang it.
rest first.
Yes, I vote.
Okay.
Sure. Yep.
Great. Okay.
Great.
As you guys are taking a rest, can you roll me perception checks if anybody hasn't?
Uh-oh. I don't
hold
like
on. I
that.
have turbo perception. One sec.
And if you have hearing especially, I would love
This
I don't
is
have like anything other than normal.
I don't have perception at all, so I probably just shouldn't read.
Yeah,
I have
sure they do that.
perception.
Yeah,
and
Don't worry
then-
about it. When we update the talent system, one thing I have is the ability to just roll disadvantage always or give an ally aid, which I think is better, but we're not introducing that quite yet because I don't want to introduce too many rules to you guys all at once.
Connor, I have perception touch. Does that get me anything?
Yeah, Will. Roll it.
It's gonna be D20. Okay, how does the new rules work?
We're not using the rules for talents yet.
Alright, D20 plus 9. Plus proficiency plus skill. Get wrecked.
Nice. Okay. Then in that case, Brandonius, you think you can hear the sound of, at some point above you, the sound of like footprints, like hoof prints on stone up north of you. Angus, for a brief moment only, when you are having your rest, you feel the ground beneath your feet shake as though something big is moving somewhere nearby. But it's only for a brief instant.
Huh.
Yeah.
I hate it.
Okay.
Does anyone want HP pools?
I should be
am
fine.
good.
Okay.
So yeah, I can share, 'cause I don't need any.
per-
I used 5 of my 6, so I'm at like almost full. I'm like 2 points away, but that's plenty fine.
Yeah, I still have half of mine. I'm fine.
In fact, Angus is above full health.
Yeah, I fixed it. Hold on.
The greatest healing of all.
I got a couple of things I'm trying to do here real quick. Okay.
Yeah.
While you guys are resting, are you guys still figuring out your health, or are you all good now?
I'm good unless other people want my pools.
I'm good as well. I didn't need any.
Cool. Well, in that case, yeah, you're all good to go then. Where do you guys decide to go from where you currently are?
I think the ladder, right?
Sure.
Cool. Okay. If you move to the ladder, I'm gonna put you guys all up at the same location. And Brandonius, I need to get rid of your pin. I just saw that. And I'm gonna move you guys up the ladder to the next floor above you. So if I put you guys up the ladder, that puts you right in here. And I'm gonna shift click you here. As you guys come out to the top, you see a little like pile of rocks in the shape of an arrow pointing to the west.
There's an arrow. Let's follow it.
Ew.
Great.
Sure.
Okay, sounds good. Yeah, you follow the arrow. It
Hey, there's more
leads-
arrows. Let's go this way.
Yeah, leads out
Wow.
to the little small pit where there is a small black pool of water.
Let's poke this. Poke, poke, poke.
Yeah, the two little eyes open, and the Aku Aku will go through their spiel, hand you the scroll, all of your equipment, and all of the information of what they sell and offer, including, just as a note, the offering of a lore point that can be spent at any point, called a favor, in return for a tongue of a tonsil singer, which you guys have.
Hey, want this weird tongue we found?
It very eagerly will offer you the in return the
Hey, why'd you want this tongue?
my
Why'd
collection
you want this tongue?
for my collection.
Why are you collecting it? It's just a tongue.
I'm quite bored.
I see.
Bro, ain't we all?
I've bought them before.
He blinks at you once and then just goes, fair.
Dog,
yeah,
you ain't special.
Great. He includes, among the things he offers you, he does offer you 2 coils of 30-foot rope, just as a note. He offers you all of the equipment that you have as well in your inventory here. So I've just marked all that in here, and I've bolded the 2 magic items you guys currently have, because you have a favor and a golden urn with black revival fungus as well. Yeah.
And I finally have a spear.
You do. Yep. There's the normal spear. There's also the bone pike, but it's a pike, so it's too big to use.
Yeah, I'm not taking that pike until next level, and then the level after that I can use our tower shield, and that's when you get the really, really good soldier. You get tower shield and pike.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun. Awesome. Okay. So in that case, you guys have your equipment. Who's taking the cloth set and the leather spalders?
We bought the leather shield, so I'll take that.
You did. Yeah, so you've got the leather shield. Who is taking the leather helmet and leather bracers? You can split that up. You don't have to all take it, but...
Is that medium? Is that medium armor?
Yes, they are medium. We've got 2 cloth sets for light.
Yeah, so I can only use light, so if...
I'll take the leather.
Angus can also leverage leather. Both of you can leverage leather, and then Othris and Brandonius can only leverage cloth.
Okay. Yeah. So we should have. I would say give the armor to the Blade Dancer because they're more melee.
So 1 cloth set then would go to Brandonius. There's another one free, and then 1 leather spalder set.
Let me double check really quick. Yeah, I can do medium, so I can take the leather.
You want to take the leather? If you take the leather spalder set, that would leave a cloth set still.
Yeah, and I'll take that.
Okay. So Yaquilla and Brandonius are getting a cloth set. Angus is taking a leather spalder set. Othris then does not have armor, but stands in the back. Then you have a leather helmet or leather bracers. Brandonius cannot wear that, neither can Othris. Angus and Yaquilla both can. The helmet is better defense, but it gives you worse to surround it. And the bracers...
2MD.
Yeah, okay, so which one of us thinks they're going to be surrounded more? I think I should take the helmet because first it'll help me it'll make my PD more equal to yours. And also because I'm someone that's trying to push people away and not get people close. And I'm probably less likely to be surrounded just because of what my character does. Right? Matt?
Hold on, I'm stuck a little bit. Sorry, what was the question?
So basically I'm saying I think I should take the helmet because I'm less likely to be surrounded.
Oh, yeah, go for it.
Okay, so you're taking the helmet. Angus is taking the leather bracers.
Yep.
And then the other things... There is a small ring that somebody could take. That is a trinket slot to wear. It has 2 feathers on it. You guys do not know what it does. None of you have magic. If any of you have magic identification, you could try to figure out what it does. With nothing heard.
I have specific. Is that good enough?
Nope. I need magic identification specifically to be able to tell what magic
I am
is.
Smith and Gadgeteer.
Also no. Again, only magic identification.
Anyone literate.
Oh, who is getting the scroll? Who is the literate person with a scroll?
Hold on, my spreadsheet is massively screwed up. Give me like a minute or 2 to fix this.
Can we ask the Aku Aku to identify the magic for us?
He will stare at you blankly and not reply.
Hello?
He just doesn't... Seems vaguely uninterested in helping you identify what magic items do. Or maybe he doesn't know.
So, I have a question.
Yeah.
In the interest of getting the Aku Aku to tell us things, I have myth-specific,
okay,
history-specific, and
Jesus.
translate. would I know of a language spoken by the Aku Aku to communicate with it and to get it to tell me things? Or like to at least make it trust me more kind of thing?
It just speaks your language, and it would speak Old Olam as well if you try to talk to it, but it won't be impressed by it, if that makes sense.
Okay, I didn't know if there was like any favor I could curry by knowing something, but
unlikely in this particular case, not from language. Yeah. Anything else you guys want to do with the Aku Aku? Also, does anybody need any of these weapons? I think Yaquilla's taking the spear. Does anybody want Brandonius? Are you taking the daggers or some of the daggers?
I want the
Who
hand
has
axes.
torch?
You want
Who
that
has the-
hand?
I
There's one
have the
hand axe.
torch.
There's one hand axe.
Okay.
Is there?
There should be
Oh, one hammer?
hand axe.
I don't see a hand axe in here.
There, we had one.
Did we?
I don't think you did ever have a hand axe.
I've used the hand axe before.
I don't see one in your inventory. I don't know who's crazy here, but I don't see one on your inventory. Are you sure it's
I
not the
don't
hammer?
remember one, but I might have forgotten.
I don't either.
That's fine. I can use a dagger.
Okay.
I will just change my proficiencies basically to be that versatile weapon instead.
Yeah. Perfect. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, we have a hammer, but that's it. Okay. So then you'll take daggers. Anybody else need anything out of this? Otherwise, I think we're good. Okay. And who's literate again?
I should be. Let me double check.
I am as well.
Okay.
I take bad notes, so if somebody else wants to do it.
Othris, you want it?
Sure.
Okay, great. So you guys have loaded up on your equipment and you are ready to go. I've begun bolding the magic stuff here, just as a note. So if you look at the inventory, things that are confirmed magical are bolded. I think that just might be helpful. Okay. And where do you go next?
I go deer hunting, but I don't know that yet.
Right. Fair. Brandonius, you look down
I should
the long road.
probably be in the front.
Sure.
Given that I am the person. Also, I have a lot more rendable health now. Given that.
Yeah, update your rendable armor if you could on your own tokens.
Yeah.
So if you click on them in the bottom and then go down to the bottom left, there's a rend token. If you could just go to that and then
Oh, I'm
click the
incorrect. I got +1 to MD. Oop.
Cool. I think
am
Angus and
unrendable.
Yaquilla are the only two that definitely have rendable armor now. But cool. So you get down here and you see a deer. You see a small, what looks like an undead looking deer sort of wander out into the alleyway and sort of look up at you. And just like lazily chewing on something that looks like a little bit of flesh. And it just stares at you. What do you guys do?
I
Fuck
wink.
that, I'm out of here.
Great. Which direction do you go?
Sorry, I was muted. I'm going right, and I have the torch, so...
Fair.
Fair enough. I can follow that.
Great. Okay. So you head away from the deer and around to the right. So if you guys could follow Othris. Othris, there is a broken
Or you
window.
can not follow me and just be in the dark, up to you.
Othris,
And
there's
remember, I'm going to be in front. I will be in front because I have spear and shield and can say, people are running at us. No, go away. So I'm going to be in front.
I have that Othris keeps walking forward and then Yaquilla keeps standing, running up in front.
Yeah.
Othris,
Which is
as you-
also something we would do in real life.
Yeah. Fair.
Yes, it is.
Othris, as you are wandering past, you look to your right and you see through a window what looks like a shape of a deer moving inside of the building as well.
Okay, not a fan of that either.
It does not seem to have noticed you yet, but it does.
That's good. Is this a dead end? Is this like canal, the darker gray?
This is not the canal. It is still a little alleyway that you can wander down here. It's just not. It doesn't have dirt.
Okay, cool, great. I'm gonna go that way, I think.
Okay, Matt, what is your rendable armor number?
It should be. Oh, hold on. Oh, actually, I might be right. I think it's 0.
0. That.
Leather
Does the helmet
spalders
add-
are 2 MD. Leather bracers are also 2 MD.
Leather bracers are 2 PD.
It's medium, not not mental. It's a confusing multiple-use acronym.
That would
Yeah.
explain that. I totally whiffed on that. Alright, so it's 2
yeah.
then.
Got it. Cool. Okay. And then if so, you guys move up. Yaquilla is taking the lead up at the edge of this alleyway.
Yeah. I
and
also.
yeah. So if you
I also-
guys move up to where Othris and Yaquilla are, and then yeah. Yaquilla, you were saying.
Yeah, I have 18 PD, which I think is quite good for this.
That is good. Cool. Awesome.
I could have 19 if someone gave me the leather spalder. But no, they had to have armor for themselves.
Well, if only one of you have it, you might be in trouble. So you guys move up, and yeah, if you feel free to keep moving. You can hear the sounds of these deer sort of wandering about, but you don't quite catch them yet.
Oh, I see one. I see one. I see one. Does it see us?
They do, and they will look up kind of lazily, but you're still kind of out of range for them carrying yet, but they are there.
Okay, so we're kind of stuck here.
Without getting past them, yeah.
Luckily, there's
Yeah.
not one behind us, at least. For now.
Yeah. Any
Is
thoughts?
combat beginning now? Are we in combat?
Not yet.
Any thoughts from other people? I kind of was just making decisions to try and avoid the deer,
I
but
mean,
I don't know that we have any good ones.
My opinion is run forward as much as I can to just establish a defensive position and a choke point.
But to where?
Because they're coming from one end, right? I can see 2 deer down there from my current position. So I would presume there's more. So if we can cut them off, we can have like 2 people at the front, maybe like we can get our melee people, and then you can be behind us, and then they can't get through us because we have a wall, and I can do my defensive stuff.
In that case, what do you guys do? Because the deer are still moving here. I'm gonna need a decision. Yaquilla, you are in front. Where are you going?
I mean, how much can I move before we get into
before they notice
initiative?
you?
Yeah.
Let's see. You're 50 feet. About 10 feet. 10 feet up.
Okay. Then I'll move 10 feet up.
Okay. Cool. That will trigger the deer
Yeah.
to look up at you and trigger initiative. So then, yeah, I'll take initiative from all of you guys. Okay. And then, let's see. Brandonius, Othris, Angus.
There should be
Okay.
+5 on that, sorry.
Cool. And then, yeah, I need one from Yaquilla still. You need, that should be +5, you said? Okay, cool. This is 17. Okay.
Whoa.
Okay. Great. And then I got one for the deer. Let me just pull that up. Okay, got it. The deer's going last. So, Othris, or is there any other turn? You guys all go first. Is there any turn order you guys want? Okay, with nothing heard, I'm going to say Othris goes first.
So at the beginning, I get to move half my movement speed.
Oh, yeah, you do.
I mean, I would like to go after. Actually, no, I don't want to go. I don't really care when I go. Never mind.
Okay, so Brandonius, you move up. Brandonius, you do you want to go right away?
No, I'm gonna let these guys come to us. So I will. I'll go. Well, we all go before them, it seems.
Mm-hmm.
So I will just ready an artery strike on the first one that comes to me.
Okay, sounds good. So, okay, you ready an artery strike on the first one that comes to you, and then Othris, your turn. These deer are now coming at you guys. They just haven't.
Yeah.
They're just slower than you.
So I can see all of one and about half of the token for another. Does that count for being able to attack it?
I will give the one on the left cover, so I'll give it +3 to its defense.
Okay, I'll go for it anyway. So I'm gonna try and get both of them.
Cool. Sounds good. Roll the hit. And I'll go left to right. So that's the first hit. And then second hit. They both hit. Okay. Okay. Awesome. That's 1 AP. That one will miss, and that will also miss. So you miss on the second attack, hit on the first attack. We then go to Jaquilla. Yaquilla, apologies.
I mean, if it's my turn, I mean, I want to move up, but also eventually the corridor starts getting wider, and I can't figure out where that point is exactly because lighting makes it unclear. But
it's a lot of rubble too, so it's just actually unclear.
yeah. So this is a pillar right there, and this is a pillar right there.
Yeah,
But people can also get around through. People can also get around through here.
You can't
right?
see yet from where you are.
I can
Oh,
see.
you can see
there's
there.
light.
Yeah. There is. Yeah, they could get through here. It'd be difficult terrain.
Okay, so I will then. Can I move through that? Can I move to here? That's 20 feet.
Mm-hmm.
But does any of that count as difficult terrain where it increase that movement?
No, not on your end.
Okay. So then I will move to here so that theoretically I'm intercepting all approaches.
Cool.
Then I will. I could ready an action to attack, but that actually in this case doesn't do as much as just attacking anymore. So I don't know what to do with my other two actions.
You'd hold an action to attack when they get up.
Yeah,
you
but
just
I
said,
also
or
have reactions to do that.
Yeah.
I have reactions to it. Well, yeah, so I get. Does anyone have any ideas?
No. I think you're right. You've built a build that's reaction focused, so you can throw away the AP no problem, and I don't think it impacts you negatively. Do you pass?
Yeah.
Okay. Angus, before you go, something else happens. And that is that something else appears. A very large creature
God damn it.
The
comes
fungus.
bursting out of a wall and let's see. And comes in and just absolutely gores one of these deer to death. Right here on the trail, and looks up at you guys with just like a gaping maw, just like dripping with blood, and just looks up at you and roars.
This
and
is
Friendly.
Fascinating.
and then it is let's see, Angus's turn.
Do we figure out if there are any other like slightly convenient routes besides just running backwards? Like, is there anything over here?
You have
There's a
not
building
seen
here.
anything, but yeah, you could try. It is your turn.
I'll.
I will note this thing is not red skulled.
I still don't. I also don't
Is that unintentional?
want to get into fights if I don't have to.
It's fair.
God, there's nothing I can see over here. I will take the wait and see approach.
Okay. Meaning?
I'm gonna prep an attack if anything gets close to me, but other than that, I have nothing to do.
Okay. Okay. Deer's turn. This deer's gonna run. The fungus deer is gonna get an attack of opportunity. It is going to take that attack of opportunity, and it will hit, and it's gonna deal 8 damage. Okay, got it. Cool. Deers ran. There's other deer, and they are all. You hear like the sound of deer like thumping footsteps away. Angus, you see deer that see you and start moving towards you as well. And other deer are just booking it to try to escape this creature. Brandonius, it's your turn.
All right. Well, I will begin a movement action. I now see a lot of deer.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
It's fun.
It's a great time.
I will,
I don't see any deer. I see a big fungus deer.
I wander to here, and I prepare to hemorrhage anything that approaches next to me. And
Okay.
I dodge.
Okay, got it. Awesome. Othris. your turn.
1 deer, 2 deer. I see a big fungus deer.
Yep.
Okay,
Othris.
my turn.
Yep.
All right. I only see this fungus situation now. I'm not a fan. But also, if I go back the other way, I'm 1, abandoning the people that have been helping me out, and 2, could get attacked by other deer, so I guess we're staying.
Okay.
Yeah, okay, I'm just gonna attack it and see what happens.
Okay. Those both hit.
That second one is damage, not my attack.
Oh, well, okay, got it. Okay.
Yeah,
Then we go to Yaquilla.
the thing is, like, yes, I can move forward. I guess what I'll do is I'll disengage, and I can move forward to here, so I'm in its range. And then I can attack it with my spear. And notably, I think my spear, I'm going to double check abilities because this is a new character. Because if I was attacking with shield and spear, then I want to do my shield attacks first because abilities, but in this case, actually, it makes more sense to just do spear because that's more raw damage. That probably misses. Luckily, I can just move backwards, boop boop, to where I was, because I disengaged. And I hope I don't provoke any attacks of opportunity or the like by disengaged.
No, you disengage, so you can. But it will be its turn next. It is going to shift its shape and squeeze through this alleyway and barrel through your square, Yaquilla. I need you to make me a power check.
Me?
Yep.
Wait, it can just move through me? Does it not care about my reactions I can make?
As it moves into your range, you get an attack of opportunity, right?
So when an enemy moves to within 5 feet of you from further away and you wield a shield and spear, you may use a reaction to attempt to push them 5 feet back. They make a power check against this effect.
You could have it do that then. I will note it's huge creature, so we'll get 2x advantage to that check.
Oh, I'm just gonna make an attack of opportunity then with spear point, where I can just make an attack with my spear, because that seems more likely to actually hit.
And that does.
Okay, so then it's a 1d8 plus 2.
Cool. So it takes 6
That's
damage.
damage. Oh wow, it actually doesn't have that much health. No, it does have. It was just the shadows. Wait, I can't tell what the edge of its health bar is.
It's the far right over here, so it does.
Yeah.
Actually,
Oh wow.
It's already lost about a quarter of its health. It does move through you now. Now I need a power check from you. Also, Brandonius, it comes within 5 feet of you, which I think triggers your hemorrhaging.
I needed to do 4 finesse checks.
Okay, got it.
I'm trying to see if just any other none of my other reactions would trigger. Because
no, because it's the same thing. It's the same charge of it. So you've already used a reaction on its trigger.
Well, I was trying to figure out if I have something about it like moving around within my space, but I don't. Nothing about moving within my thought bubbles. 1d20 plus. And I am allowed to use trade XP if I don't like the roll, right?
You are, yeah.
I hope that's good enough.
Yep. You do pass. So you are going to it's gonna move through you. You are going to be able to handle that. It's gonna keep charging and go past to Othris. I think you get an additional attack of opportunity, Aquila.
And I get an attack of opportunity.
Because I exit my space. This is just the normal one because I have 2 reactions.
Yep, both you and Othris roll me attacks.
I rolled the nat 1. That's nope. I'm stabbing at it and it's too big and I just miss.
Othris, you do get an attack of opportunity against it and you succeed. So roll that. Okay. It's a 15, and then it charges through you. I need you to make me a power check as well.
Do I have any power? The answer to that is surprisingly yes.
Okay. Cool. You fail.
Oh god, yeah.
And so you're going to be knocked prone. And then with its last action, it is going to attempt to hit you. It will hit you. So I need you to take 15 damage for me. And that is its whole turn. It goes to Angus. Angus, a mass of writhing flesh just moved past you to the east. Like a whirlwind rapidity. Also, I think you got an attack of opportunity on it if you'd like, Angus.
Oh, I should have, yeah.
Blazes past. I think you all did.
Let's
you hit.
Check for... Can I use boosts on attack of opportunity?
You cannot.
Alright, well, I assume a 20 hits.
Yes.
It's still 2d6. Plus 1, plus 2, plus 2. Alright.
Cool. 13 damage. Awesome. Okay. So this thing takes some damage. We then go to Angus. Your turn.
I mean, I'm not really trying to do much other than gently follow it and see what happens.
Okay. Cool.
I like how I made a nice defensive all soldier build, and they were like, "What guys? What if we made a creature that can just move through people? Wouldn't that be really funny?"
Well, you technically can try to stop it. It just gets 2x advantage on it.
Yeah, and that feels not very useful. And most creatures still just can't move through people. not.
Yeah.
Right? So he could walk up to me into my face, but normally my job as a defensive wall is to prevent things from getting to the twitchy people in the back of the party, but if he can just walk through to that section of the party.
Yep. Angus, you've moved up. What do you do next?
There's literally nothing. I'm not going to attack it. Oh, am I?
Okay.
Why aren't you attacking it? It has attacked us.
It's helping
It's
us,
done things.
isn't it? It's going after the deer.
It did just harm Othris.
Oh, fair enough. All right, then I'll move up one, and I will go take a swing.
Okay. That will miss.
Well, I get the. All right. No.
I am not within 15 feet of you, so I can't use Courageous Command, and I already used two reactions.
I
so...
get nothing. Nothing happens.
Yep. You missed. Okay. It's the deer's turn. All the deer are charging you, Brandonius.
Cool.
I believe this is what you wanted.
I mean, it's not what I wanted, but I.
You see, I should have been there, but I saw a big creature elsewhere. I'm like, oh, I should stop that from getting to us, and then it just walks through us.
Brandonius, they can only get up to you though. They can't actually do anything on your turn, so it does then go to you.
Well, I see that there are many of them, so I will begin with a blade wash.
Great, that's me.
Mm-hmm.
What is it? It's a finesse.
Actually, wait, they're very finessey deers. Instead, I will try to. I will take a disengage. I will blade dance step to here and stab this one.
Okay.
So let's see here. That's going to be plus.
That'll hit.
Sweet. Dealing 8 damage to it,
Okay.
and then I will have it make 4 checks against hemorrhage.
Fails all 4.
Incredible. And then I guess as a bonus to that, I'll also step 5 feet here.
Okay. You've 5-foot adjusted twice. Do you
Yes,
have that ability?
I believe I reset my 5 foot because of the blade dance. Yes.
Because
Yes.
glide step, basically, yeah, it's because of glide step if you hit with an attack.
Yeah, but only if you have glide step.
I do.
Yeah.
Okay, got it.
Do you have
okay.
glide strike?
I
Then-
do, and that's what I used a second ago.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Then Othris, it's your turn.
All right. I am just gonna attack this guy again.
Okay. He will get an attack of opportunity for you to make an attack, a mental attack within 5 feet of him. Are you okay with that?
No, I'm gonna disengage first
Okay, got it.
and 5-foot adjust backwards.
Okay.
Ooh, there's the deer. I couldn't see them before. Lovely. All right.
Don't you like having friends?
That will miss.
That will miss. And hold on, what's the range on my dagger? What's
5
the
feet?
range on them?
5 feet.
5.
5 feet if it's melee, yeah. You could throw it.
Actually, it's 2.5 feet.
You could throw it if you'd like, but otherwise, yeah.
Oh, yeah, they are.
No,
You get at the end
I
of
don't do
combat if
enough
you throw it.
damage to make it worth throwing it.
Okay, then it's Yaquilla's turn.
So I'll prep a dodge.
Cool.
Well, I'm going to do the weird thing of I'm going to, let's see, wait, movement. So, yeah, I'll just move to right in front of this deer here, and then I'll take a swing at it with my shield. Does that hit?
Mm-hmm.
So that is 1d6 plus 2 damage. And because I have 1-2 bash, that means I get a +1 to damage and attack with my spear for every attack with my shield I make.
Yep.
So now, why do I talk? Hey guys, can I spend? Wait! I can spend a thingy
You can.
because I can spend something on my power pool.
Yep.
So.
You want to?
Yeah, I'm going to. I just realized I didn't have my pools written down, so I'm just doing that quickly on my character sheet so then I can keep track of it.
Okay.
So then I just basically get a roll again.
Yep. Okay.
Okay, and then I get to do damage.
Cool.
Respectable.
Yeah, there you go. Okay. Fungusteer's turn. Fungusteer can barrel through all of you, so it's going to. I need everybody to make me.
It should take 4 damage real quick.
It should take 4 damage real quick. And actually, I don't think it is going to do that because it's a lot of complications on that for starters. But
Yeah.
also,
Because I could also make reactions and.
yeah, so I think what it's going to do instead is it's going to do a sweep attack. It's going to attack. Okay. Angus, Brandonius, and Othris. It only hits Angus for 8 damage, and then it's going to do that again. And this time it will hit all of you. So I need, let's see, 10 damage to Angus, 8 damage to Brandonius, and then 10 damage to Othris. And that is its whole turn. Angus, it is then your turn. And I think we're going to roll through your turn and then the white-mouthed deer, and then that'll be the end for the evening. We'll have to pause there.
Is-
and finish up next time.
Is my health bar updating for you guys? Because
It
the
is.
numbers are, but it doesn't look different for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it is. The same thing is happening with me on my health bar, where it says where the number's updating, but the bar itself isn't. But
Yeah.
everyone else's bars are working fine, so it's just roll 20 being annoying.
Yeah.
Alright. Well, we got a crit.
You got a crit.
Oh, also, we could have tried the roll 20 Discord thing today, but that's okay.
Yeah, I think that's fine. We can try it later.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That crit.
Angus, you crit. Do you just want to deal 17 damage to this thing?
Yep. Well,
Cool.
Actually, I have a dumb question. Can it be proned?
Can it be prone? You don't know?
Oh, well, I hate that answer. Alright, yeah, I'll take
Do you want to try it?
No, I'll take the damage.
Okay. That was
then
1 AP.
We're repeating.
Yep. Cool.
You need a, yeah.
A 9 will miss, yeah. And then the white-mouthed deer will go. One of these immediately takes 8d6 damage, if I can get that from Brandonius. Very unlikely for this thing not to die immediately. Yeah, it's dead. And then the other ones are going to spill out here around you guys. And
Does that trigger one of your reactions?
it will trigger Othris's and then both of Yaquilla's if Yaquilla would like. And then I'm going to have them make attacks. But both Othris and Yaquilla can make attacks of opportunity if they would prefer.
Indeed, I can, and I would love to.
Okay.
I mean, it's the deer moving, so which deer is moving first?
This one, then this one, and then this one.
Because I'm trying to figure out if I can push them. I'm going to use pushing back, force them to make power checks.
Okay. So if you do it one at a time, it'd be the one next to you that moves up into your space.
Because it's
the other one.
So that one was already next to me.
No, it was not.
Wasn't
That one
it?
died.
Oh, okay.
That
So
one died of Brandonius cut its artery and then left. So that
Okay.
one bled out
Can you-
immediately. This is a new one.
can you just move them back to their original position? Because it's whenever they first enter 5 feet of me, they get pushed, and then it's relevant to where they originally were.
Yeah. So this one does. So then push it back.
So then it has to make a power check
Yeah, and it fails.
against
So get pushed
DC
back.
14. So it gets pushed back and cannot move. It loses all movement for the action, and it also takes damage equal to my spear's damage.
Right.
It says it deals spear damage. I don't know if that's just the base damage or includes the bonus for my power or not.
It would include your power.
Okay, so 10 damage.
Great. And then, so it has the ability to move twice, so it is going to do that again. Do you want to use your second reaction on the same guy?
I mean, I think no.
Okay. Then the next one tries to move up.
Okay,
Do
then
you
I'll, yep.
do the same thing? Okay. It'll get pushed back. And then we'll do the
And
same
it
thing.
takes damage.
Yep. It will, okay, take another 10, and then it was going to use its another action again to move up.
Yep.
Which would trigger Othrys's attack. Othrys, your attack did hit, so if you could roll damage on this guy. And then this
Oh, I
one
didn't think it would. Neat.
It does. And then this one's going to move up and be able to attack you.
Yeah, that's the unfortunate thing. Luckily, I'm not surrounded.
How are you not surrounded?
Oh, no, I am surrounded. Oh,
Okay.
never mind.
Checking.
My
okay.
brain was like the one that's attacking me isn't surrounding me, but the other two are surrounding me, so.
Yeah. This one has taken the 19 damage from Othrys's attack of opportunity. This one will deal 8 damage to you, Yaquilla.
Okay, I can handle that.
And then that is
I mean,
finally all of it.
so it hit my PD 18. No, but I get a -6 because I'm surrounded
Yeah.
instead of the normal penalty. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
That is the
So-
problem.
Yep. Okay.
Whatever.
So this meat grinder is now fully resolved, I believe. And that is the end of the White-Mouthed Deer turn. We will stop there for next time because we are in the middle of the meat grinder, but we are at time. So, yeah. Any other questions or concerns before we dial off? Otherwise, you're free to go. Are we playing 2 weeks from now?
So, actually,
I don't
I
think
have-
we have anything officially scheduled for then.
Yeah, but would 2 weeks from now work?
So I have a comment that the 4th and the 18th I will be out of town, which are the next 2 consecutive bi-weeklies. So if we are able to either do the alternate set of weeks, so like the 28th and the 11th, or just the 11th, then that would be best for me.
Would the 28th and 11th work for people? That'd be next Wednesday and then 2 weeks later?
Yeah.
The 28th would not work well for me.
The 28th of August will not? Okay.
No.
So do we push out to the 11th of September then?
I mean, I could do like Tuesday or Thursday, like any other weekday works. Then like I can't do that Monday, Wednesday, or Friday, basically.
Right. Okay, so then how about this? Let's confidently plan on September 11th, and then I'll put in the chat the 27th or the 29th, and then if folks can do either of those, let me know.
Yeah.
And we'll plan for one of those if we're able to, and then otherwise we'll definitely play on the 11th of September. That sound good?
Yes. That
Okay.
sounds good.
Cool. Okay, sounds good. Thank you all. In that case, I will see you either next week or 3 weeks from now, and we will continue this meat grinder right here. Thank you very much, and I will see you maybe next week.
Yeah.
Have a good night, everyone.
Sounds good.
All right.
Have a
See
good
ya.
night. This is a lot of fun.
Wow. Thank you.